This is Galen Mysteries, session 15. And we are picking up right where we left off. The group had just flown by from the skin of their teeth, defeating Hadley and preventing a catastrophic event from happening. Now they face Hadley or Murphy and his team of guards ramming down the door.
Okay. Okay, so Murphy and his people are knocking down the door.
Yes, they're trying to ram the door.
I'm going to
You
say,
can hear thumping on the other side.
Quickly, everyone, come together. Pretend to laugh.
and I'm going to shift into the form of Hadley and conjure up an illusion of Iku.
Okay. Keep in mind, there's still like bones and ash under the thing, under
Can I prestidigitate them?
Close the door.
I wanna pick up a bone and put it in my bag, and then I'll prestidigitate the rest.
All right.
So I'm gonna clean everyone's clothes, like zap us all clean. We all look tidy.
Okay.
No!
Oh, look tidy. I mean,
Funny.
rah, 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 rah. Fog Rock is laughing too.
Okay, well, like I just mean like once they're actually like breaking open the door.
All right. So it takes a while, and the door starts to break apart as this log like slams through, and you see a hand try and like reach around and open the door, but obviously it's sealed with mend. So you watch further as spears and axes start hacking the door to pieces, and Murphy peeks through and he says, "You have one choice: lay down your arms or be slaughtered."
And I'm going to sort of call out through that hole. I'm going to say,
Ah, thank goodness, Guard Captain Murphy, is that you?
Hadley?
And say, yes. We're so glad you fixed our door. I thought we'd be stuck in here.
What's going on? What about the skirmish?
And I say, What skirmish, man? We all entered the lab together. The two
They were
doormen...
stomping your guts out.
and I say,
Interesting.
tell me, what did you see, Captain Murphy?
You were going blow to blow with with Francesca and Togroth and that little boy over there.
Oh, that was just some warm-up exercises. Hadley, with all his knowledge, was just teaching the lad a thing or two.
I say,
And
My dear boy, I'm afraid there was a horrible accident in our lab and you caught quite a bit of fumes, you and your men. You lost consciousness several times and fled out of here like hooligans.
So this was an experiment the entire time?
I say,
I've been informing our herald of my experiment results, and there was an unfortunate accident. You were exposed to some fumes, became confused and panicked, and fled out of here. You left your sword in here.
can I go grab Guard Captain Murphy's sword and like kind of show it to him?
Says, I see. I'll be taking that back.
Yes, of course. Do take care. This door is quite jammed. But take your time. All is well in here. I say, I do suggest you and your men get to the infirmary as quickly as possible for a medical examination, Guard Captain.
He's going to walk up to you and inspect you closely.
I'm going
Alright,
to,
so
to sort of like sort of veer backwards, like, are you all right?
he's just kind of looking at you quizzically. He doesn't know whether or not he's just completely out of it.
Are you feeling well, God Captain?
Oh, you look
I
a
don't
little
know what
paler
you've
than
gotten me
usual.
involved in with Hadley, but I now want out of it. Let's get this bomb out of here, and this is the last time I'm gonna help you with this.
Yes, I think we're all quite done with this. Well, wait, did he manage to get inside, or was there just like a
Yeah,
hole?
he climbed through a hole in the door that
Oh,
they had
great.
hacked.
Okay, so can we all like get out of here?
Yeah.
Or wait, they have to fix the door, right?
Well, okay, yeah, okay. So
However
they can
long.
they
Can we
made a
burn it?
they made a hole in the door you guys can all fit through.
Uh,
They had to axe it to pieces. But yeah, you guys can leave.
yep. GTFO.
Osroth, as you're about to leave, you hear Isaiah in your thoughts. Before you leave, I'd like you to do me a favor.
What would that be?
If you go back in one of those rooms, there's a vial of clear liquid. I want you to take that and pocket it. And he's referring to this room.
Very well. Toshgroth is going to pocket that clear liquid.
All right, so it's like a clear. He's like, as you're looking over the table, you're pointing at each one that looks clear, and he's like, yes, that one. And so like you grab what he tells you, and then you pocket it, so you have a one vial of clear liquid in your bag.
Got it.
Interesting.
And Toshgroth says, and what is this used for, Isaiah?
It's for my plan to get revenge.
Vague?
Revenge on the vampire lord.
Still vague.
So you tell him like that's vague.
Yeah, like, I asked him what it is, and he
Oh.
didn't really tell me what it is. He just told me what
Oh,
he's
he'll
going to use
tell
it
you.
for.
It's
Oh,
ephemeral
okay.
oil.
It's a what?
It's ephemeral oil.
What is that?
Like the spirit people.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. Well, I guess let's GTFO.
I wrote.
All right, so you guys all leave. One second. Let me gather you all up.
Can I play my, what was it, AC/DC song that I learned on the way out?
Okay, you pull out the pan flute and you're playing Thunderstruck. I'm gonna guess that's the AC/DC song.
Yeah.
Everybody
I'm
loves
not playing cross buns again, so.
I rather like the sound of that one, Frankie. What's the name of that one?
What's that song again? Can you play that song again?
Thunder struck. Like,
I love that song.
thunderstruck.
Alright, so you guys are back out. I put you all by the orphanage.
Okay. Is there any music?
Yeah, there's music.
I just wanna hear
Okay, so
it. Oh,
you're
shit.
still disguised as Hadley Iku. And you guys come out of the caverns. Murphy stays behind.
Murphy stays behind. Okay.
Well, that was quite the shock.
Well, wait. Murphy's not gonna help us. Like, I'm going to tell Murphy, I guess, that like we don't have to move the bomb right now. I have some finishing touches.
He listens.
Okay.
But he still doesn't come with you guys.
He doesn't.
No.
I should just.
I mean,
cave
he thinks
in.
you're Hadley.
Wait, he does think I'm Hadley.
Yeah, he went back to the guard keep.
Well, wait. Do we want to leave him behind in this cave, or like, do we want to turn around once he's alone and like actually talk to Murphy?
And be like, come
What do you-
clean, Murphy. We know what's up. I'm gonna be like, yeah. I told the Herald everything. Frankie knows what's up. And then we can question him.
What do you want to learn?
I want to learn what he knows. And if he can still be trusted. Or if we just gotta, like, get him out of here.
If we keep him alive, we can use him. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Well, never mind. We can just leave him back there then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind interrogating him, I guess, but we could see the potential threat level. But if we can persuade him somehow,
What do we want to persuade him of?
oh, I don't know, just be on our side, vote for us, be on our council, something.
He's already on our side. On our council.
It was you guys come back out in the middle of the night, and it is blizzard outside.
Oh, shit.
Shivers.
Yeah, you guys are extremely cold. And
Oh,
there's
fuck this.
a foot thick layer of snow on the ground.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna, like, run for home.
Is,
Oh, guys, let's meet up tomorrow. Fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Is Thomas at the blacksmith shop?
Yeah.
I want to go catch up with Thomas.
Okay. So you trudge through the snow and blizzard to go to Thomas.
But I'm gonna disguise myself as Hadley when I see him.
Okay. Go ahead and bring Trent out here too.
So
Alright,
cold.
So you go to Thomas.
Okay. When is Thomas in the smith shop? I guess.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So walking up to him as Hadley, I'm going to be like, "Good evening, Thomas. How are you tonight?"
Oh, Hadley. You lurking? Oh wait, no. I'm assuming whenever you took the disguise, you looked gaunt and
I did. Yeah.
malnourished. Okay, never mind. Says, "Oh hi, Thomas," or Hadley.
And I say, listen, I'm going to be going on a trip for a while, and we're going to need someone to act in my place. I say,
Act in your place.
Yes, how familiar are you with my engineering work?
Well, I've only made stuff that you've planned out for me to make. I've never really improvised anything.
Yes, and you made all the parts for that bomb, yes?
Bomb?
Oh, fuck. Yes.
That's what that was for?
It was. The wrath of the gods.
That's what you were making?
It
So
was.
that thing that happened at Falls Edge, I made that? Or I helped make that?
You did,
Uh-oh.
Thomas.
He's
That's
going
right.
to
You're
take
a
a seat,
monster.
and he's gonna vomit all over himself. No, I'm just kidding, but he's pretty shocked.
And I say, our work is done, Thomas. We won't be doing any of that any further. We only needed to protect our home, and we've done this. I'm seeing that he's disturbed. Can I try and persuade him to like feel better? Be like, you know what, like we're not doing any
Okay,
more
roll
of
me a
that.
persuasion.
I
check.
want to try and comfort him. I just don't really know what to say to comfort him. Try and feel better, Thomas.
Okay, he feels a little bit better. He's like, it was for the greater good, right?
It was for the greater good. The gods asked it of us, and we delivered. And for that, our children and our children's children can live in peace. But that being said, I want you to go to the Galen City Council tomorrow and tell them that I told you I had to go on a trip, and we're going to need someone to cover the major projects in this city.
Where are you going?
I can't say. I believe it's going to
Don't
be
Star.
Dawnstar. Where's Dawnstar?
Or where Dawn
Really,
Garden at the end of the world.
really far away,
Yeah,
across an ocean.
that'll buy time.
Okay, I'm going on a trip to Dawnstar.
Dawnstar. That's where the legendary Jack Horwind helm was born.
That's right. I've received a vision, and it seems I am needed elsewhere. Our work here in Galen is done, and you will have to step up and take my place.
Me? Be an engineer for the city?
It's time for you to start learning and studying. I will have a man from the orphanage come work here with you. And he will serve as your assistant in the meantime. He is to train under you. His name is Renaud.
Renaud. Okay.
There's a lot of responsibility now on your shoulders, young man. But you're very capable, and I believe you can do this.
That is a lot of responsibility. So, I guess I'll go talk to the council.
Okay. I don't really know what else to tell you. Okay. Okay.
It's 14 years old. You are out of your mind.
I'm gonna leave.
Rob Stark was only 16.
Yeah, true.
Alright, I'm going back.
Okay.
I'm like, alright.
Alright.
If you're competent enough to design my wrist-mounted darts, like...
Build me another nuke now.
Yeah. Alright. So I'll head back to the orphanage as well. Just something I needed to knock out there.
Alright. So, you head back. I noticed, Tosh, you went to your house. What are you planning on doing? What's your house?
If I have time, I would like to first poison myself again to build my immunity, but also do more research like on the plants and properties, and just start messing with like the other plants there, so that I can start combining them and whatever.
Alright.
Dipping into like botany and like all that potion shit.
Bot, yeah. Alright, so you're going to roll your successes. Or how many have you done so far on your nightshade?
I think I have to relook. I have 2 or 3.
That's what you want to do, right? You want to do the microdosing thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I have 2 successes out of 5.
Alright, roll me a constitution saving throw.
$14.
You feel a little less woozy from last time.
Oh, no vote this time. That's good. Whew.
So
Okay.
besides that, what else did you want to do?
Just do more research on nightshade and its properties, and like start trying to have like propagate it, and like, you know, if I need to get like the right soil or if I need what to like grow it. I essentially wanted to start growing nightshade and like propagating that.
Okay, what check would I use for that? Say nature, maybe? Yeah, roll me a nature check. Since you're trying to...
I rolled
nightshade.
nat 20 plus 1.
Oh my god. Alright, so you break out the old Punnett square and you start crossbreeding your nightshade plants. And you manage to get, like, they're usually a deep purple color when they bloom. But now you're getting a vibrant orange in one of your plants.
That is fantastic. Does that orange signify anything, or is it just something I
don't know.
noticed?
Is this something different?
You'll have to experiment with it.
And you said that was in the bloom?
that was in the bloom. It's a bright orange flower instead of the usual deep purple, deep blue.
I see. Excellent. I guess that's it. Go to bed, get warm by the fire, drink a little whiskey to warm up, and go to sleep.
Chilly, chilly. All right, Tajgroth, what are you doing?
All right. Tajgroth also wants to go to the blacksmith, but he's gonna take Ash and Emily with him. Oh yeah, go ahead. And he wants to buy Ash a weapon. So he's
Okay.
gonna say, oh yeah, he wants to get Ash a war hammer. Actually,
A warhammer.
Oh shit.
He'll be swinging that at disadvantage.
So
well, I was actually gonna say, maybe actually I'll let him pick out which weapon he wants.
so
Oh, okay.
if you're
okay.
interested in doing this, I was going to buy 2 hand axes for Ash because
Oh.
that's what I would like him to use. But if you'd like to say that like that those were a gift from you, you could do that instead.
That's what you want him to use?
That's what I would prefer for him to use because I figured I was going to be using it most of the time.
I kind of just want to let Ash pick out what he wants.
He could get weapons from everybody.
Yeah.
It's Christmas always. Because you have 5 parents.
Oh. So,
That's true.
yeah.
Have like 18 swords or something. All right. So you want to let him pick out his weapon?
Yeah, I want to. Yes, I do.
Okay, so he goes and he's looking through the selection, and he is going to grab a short sword and a shield. A small round wooden shield and a short sword. And
Perfect.
The short sword is made of steel.
Tajgroth says, "What excellent choice, Ash. You know, you did so well in that battle the other day. I thought it was time you had some proper weapons and some protection, so excellent choice."
Says, yeah, hopefully I can use this shield.
Oh, Balgrog and I will have some tips for you on how to use that, for sure.
All right. So he's got a shield.
And a short sword. Awesome. And then he wants to take Emily to. Is there like an apothecary in this town? Or like a potions place?
Yep, it is over here.
Fantastic. He wants to get her like a couple healing potions and let's see.
All right. So,
Maybe like a healer's kit or something?
healer's kit. All right. Make sure you guys update her items.
Okay.
The healing potions are 2 silver, and the healer's kit is 10 silver.
Okay. Also gonna get some healing potions for myself.
All right.
I'll get like 3.
All right. So 2 silver, 50 copper.
I have a whole shopping list for Ash.
Fantastic.
While we're on the topic, I can just buy that shit as well, because that's convenient. So what's Ash's armor situation? Does he have no armor at all?
Nope, no armor.
Okay.
I'll leave that up to you, Iku.
Okay.
Then I'm sorry. Can you tell me how much all that was? Because I got Ash stuff, and I got Emily stuff, and I got me stuff. So I just need to
Okay,
know how much to subtract
so
from my.
you got Ash, 2 healing potion, or no, you got Ash a sword, and a shield. Um, those costed a gold, and then the healing potions you got 3, so that's 2 silver and 50 copper from you, and then you got another 2 for Emily, which is 2 silver, and then you got 10 from or you got the healer's kit, which is 10 silver. So in total, you'd be paying 14 silver and 50 copper for all the healing stuff, and then for the sword and shield, 2 gold.
Got it.
Oh, everything's cheaper than what you listed, by the way.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah,
Nice. Hell yeah. Okay.
a wooden shield being 10 gold is a little silly. I mean, it's actual gold.
Yeah, plate armor was 15,000, so I figured the armor prices weren't the same. So,
I adjusted everything.
okay. So, I guess whenever Tajgroth is done running errands, I'll borrow Ash to go get him outfitted for armor.
This is at nighttime, right? Still,
This is the next
Um,
day, right?
I don't know. Is it? Because I don't know if
No.
we finished the night.
No, the night has not been finished. This is You guys have been up until at least 2 in the morning now.
Oh, shit.
Okay, because I'm sleeping, but the next day I do want to do things.
All right. Uh, yeah, no one left yet, except for
Okay,
Frank.
since
Frankie would have slept by now, I think. But yeah.
okay, I think that's all. That's all the places that he's gonna take Ash and Emily. But he does want to talk to Emily about her magic because she did a really powerful spell at the end of that battle, which like obliterated Hadley. So Toshgroth is
Yeah.
gonna say, Toshgroth is gonna say, no, Emily, that spell at the end of that last battle, oof, it was quite something, quite powerful. I wonder, have you been tutored by anyone, or has this come all on your own?
For the most part, by myself. And I think that I upset Iku by doing that last thing. He didn't seem too happy.
Yes, I believe he had other plans for Hadley, but that's why we should work on our timing so we can decide how and when to kill our enemies. Make more strategic decisions on that. Don't worry, we'll work on
Well,
that.
I didn't think I could do something like that to him. I just wished for the light to come from my hands, and it did.
Quite powerful. It's late. You should probably get to bed. Wait, it is late, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's about 2 a.m.
Yeah. It's very late. You should probably get to bed. Rest well, Emily. You did very well.
So you guys are going to go back to the orphanage. So you get back there, and I'll copy and paste you over to the orphanage.
Uh,
Wait, what?
One last thing before I go back to the orphanage. Just because it's the same night, I'm going to take Ash back over to Thomas and have him outfitted for a set of mithril half plate.
Okay. So when you go over there, Thomas is going to outfit Ash, and he's going to ask for a 1,000 or not 1,100 gold fee for it.
Okay. I'm going to tell him, like, Bill, actually, I'm going to say, like, start the armor now, and we're going to get you this payment.
He says,
Because
okay.
I have to leave for this trip, and it's very urgent.
All right. Oh wait, you're just yeah. He's not gonna bill you then, since you're Hadley. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's gonna get onto making it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so you guys are back in the orphanage.
I'm gonna give him the specifications for my symbol
It's
as
the
well.
basement. Trent, your fever has broken, and you wake up to the sight of your bodyguard looming over you, and the rest of the group kind of walking in.
Say, my friend, I'm still alive. I feel terrible, but I think it's finally breaking.
It looks like you have company.
I look around. Who
Barge
do I
in
see?
through the door.
You see Iku, Ash, Bogrok, Emily, and Tazgroth walking in.
Friends. Where have you been?
Trent, are you doing all right? You don't look too well.
I'm getting better. I need food. Food!
So you rush to the kitchen for some of Cedric's cooking.
Have you been standing by his bed the whole time?
Says, yes, as per our agreement.
And what was your agreement exactly?
It's confidential between me and Trent.
I see.
Okay.
Peek out the doorway as I'm shoving food in my face. Yes, leave him alone. He's with me. All friends here.
Okay. We have to finish this device. We're going to be in a lot of trouble if we don't.
Just kind of pop back like, device? What are you talking about?
There's an army of 20,000 headed towards our city right now. We need to complete a bomb that can destroy them.
Good grief. You really think one bomb could destroy all of them?
This one could.
Well, we must act with swiftness. As I shovel down the last piece of food and demand Cedric food.
Your ship is being prepared, by the way.
My ship?
That's
What do
right.
you mean?
We're having a ship of elven design strapped with mithril for you.
This is music to my ears.
It's music to ours as well.
I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Okay, so are we all going to bed? Because it's like 2 a.m., right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys, is everybody ready to end the night?
Yeah. I
Yes.
get my last bowl of food and then I go to sleep.
Alright. So, Tajgroth, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Let's see. That's a 12.
Alright, now make me a Wisdom saving throw.
What the hell is going on? 89, 10, 11. That's an 11.
Alright. Iku and Trent, make me a Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh no. Okay, 15.
Alright. What about you, Trent?
And actually, if that's
Oh,
considered a
one.
failure, I can jack that up by
Or
3 to an 18.
Okay. Trent, unfortunately, you don't hear anything. Iku, make me a perception check.
5.
Alright. Next morning.
Oh gosh.
Alright, you guys all wake up.
What's going on?
Tajgroth, you feel wiped out despite your sleep.
Oh, I don't feel very well this morning.
You notice that the sword has fallen from your grip, and the spikes have no longer fused into your palm.
Oh. He inspects his hand. Is there anything special about the marks they've left behind?
It is completely healed up. There's no scars or anything. But you notice there's a lot of dirt underneath your fingernails.
Okay.
Dirt under your fingernails.
Yeah.
Is
Because your hands clenched, you can't clean them.
I guess. Okay.
or she did
I
something
turn
last
I'm gonna
night.
clean that out. That's gross.
I turn and
So you
talk
go
to
to the
my
washroom.
skeletal friend, and I'm like, "Did you see anything last night?
He points at Tajgroth.
What did you see, my friend?"
Says, "This one who rifled through that masked one's belongings and left."
What? Tajgroth.
No,
How could you?
Wait,
What?
he's not speaking loud enough to
Oh,
hear.
okay.
Oh.
okay.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of like talking to Trent.
So then my character's just like echoing what he's saying out loud for everyone to hear.
Oh,
Okay,
okay,
so yeah. How could you do this? What did you take?
I don't know. I don't remember doing anything. And the sword's no longer in my hand. How did that happen? Oh, wait a second. He's gonna, for a second, pause and think, Isaiah? To see if he's still there.
Can
There's
I
nothing.
dig through my belongings to see what I'm missing?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh god. Okay, so I look through my belongings.
Roll me a perception as you're looking through your belongings.
Oh my gosh. I'm looking for that book I found in his lab.
That's there.
Oh, it is there. Okay, cool.
All right.
Is my
roll me a
skull
percep-
there?
Oh, yeah, your skull's there.
Are his notes there? Or Hadley's
Yeah.
notes?
Yep, that's there too.
What the fuck? What's missing?
You find that one vial of black rat blood has been missing.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
Or creature blood, not rat's blood.
That's not good. That's a potent poison.
Yep.
Tajgroth, what were you doing creeping in the night through eat?
What did you take the blood for?
I don't know. I don't remember anything. What blood? What are you talking about?
I'm missing a vial
He's
of
like,
blood.
does he know any of this? Is he aware of any of this?
No, Tajgroth is. You don't know what's going on. As
Okay.
far as you know, you were asleep the whole time.
So my character's just like, you know what? I believe that Tajgroth didn't know what was happening. But something is afoot.
Something is afoot. And the sword is nowhere to be found, you said?
No, the sword was on the ground whenever Tajgroth woke up.
Oh, I kind of want to pick it up.
Okay,
No, I shouldn't.
Indeed.
it's up to you.
I want
It's
to.
on the ground.
I want to because I need shit from Isaiah. Oh god.
Can Tajgroth inspect the sword without, like, picking it up by the hilt?
Okay, so you try and pick it up without touching the hilt, and you do.
Okay, I just want to see, like, if I can see how it works, or, like, if it's actually Isaiah speaking through the sword, or what's going on with it.
It's very light. It's lighter than you remember when you were holding it. It's almost like it has a dullness to it now.
Mm.
Like all the shiny sheen that was on it before has faded away.
And Isaiah's not in my head anymore?
You keep in your thoughts, you call out to Isaiah, but there's no answer.
I wonder if I can talk to it. Detect thoughts.
You can try.
I think Oh yeah.
I guess I'll try.
All right.
So I'll shift him to my old god form. And then I'll cast Detect Thoughts. And using Awakened Mind, I'm going to speak to the sword and be like, Isaiah, are you
I'm
in there?
assuming you disguise self when you do this.
Yeah, I'm not going to reveal that to everyone.
All right. You ask it Isaiah, and it doesn't respond.
Oh, shit.
Can I see if I still have that clear vial?
All right. You search through your bags, and the clear vial is gone.
God damn it! Okay.
Alright.
Tajgarth is gonna relay this to everyone. He's gonna say, "Well, I no longer hear that voice in my head, and yesterday I took something from Hadley's lab. It was a clear vial of ephemeral oil, and it's gone now. And apparently so is Isaiah. So I think it's easy to put two and two together here."
I'm not so sure. I just may not be able to hear it for some reason. I could try grabbing the hilt, but I'm a little nervous.
Yes, it's an odd experience.
It'll really fuck up my shape-shifting if I have a sword stuck to my hand.
Your call.
No, I'm not gonna do it for now. Damn. Okay. Can I just like wrap it in a sheet and then like stash it for now?
All right. So you pick the sword up and you wrap it in a bed sheet, and you just stash it somewhere.
Okay. Okay. What's on today's agenda?
Well, I think we ought to figure out how that device works that Hadley was working on.
Yeah.
Iku, as you walk into that room, you hear flies.
Ah, disgusting.
Smells awful.
How long
How did-
has this thing been dead?
For about a day.
About a day.
I walk in here like, what the hell is that?
Oh, that's right.
So as you walk in,
Oh, I see.
Trent, you see this. I'll just blow it up. It's like a rabbit that has like this weird, grotesque mouth.
What hell is that?
One of my experiments. We killed it. But it stinks. I've got to get it out of here.
That is terrifying.
Can I dump it outside or like in the trash or something?
Yeah, you just trash it.
Alright, I'm gonna magically clean this place. Get the smell out.
So you press digitate and just get rid of the cage too, I imagine.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Does Frankie feel fine when she wakes up?
Yeah, you had a pretty good sleep in your nice, comfy ambassador bed.
Oh, that's a good life, yeah.
Ambassador bed. Alright. Alright, did you say I was not being charged because I was Hadley?
Yeah, you weren't being charged.
Okay, fuck
Just
yeah.
didn't realize you were Hadley.
How long does it take for armor to be made?
He is still working on Frankie's armor, so
Gotcha.
your armor is going to take it like another couple of days.
Okay, no sweat. Alright, alright. Can we...
Can I, while this is going on, make my way to the orphanage
All right. Yeah.
after I wake
Frankie-
up to join them?
Can we get Ash some
No problem.
other armor in the meantime?
Yeah. Okay. So Frankie, you walk right in, and to your immediate left, you see this man with a shield and spear and sword, kind of standing still.
Just look him up and down and be like, "You're new."
This as to you as well. I am a friend of Trent's.
What's your name?
His name is. I've lost his name.
Well, my name's
Connor has
Francesca.
his name. Yeah. Hold on, I'll give you his name in a moment.
She introduces her name, I guess, self first, and then asks his name.
Yeah. It's somewhere in here. I had to give him a name on the fly.
Yes. You're panic.
Sagra. That's his name. Sagra.
Frankie's like rolling it over in her mouth, fumbling a little bit. Right, Shaggy. So, good. Feel free to make yourself at home, and yeah.
His pursed like smile quickly becomes a frown when you say that.
She just quickly walks away.
He doesn't move. His eyes kind of follow you.
Shagra. She's like practicing it as she walks over.
I'm gonna find Renaud wherever he is and give him some money and tell him to go start working at Thomas's blacksmith shop.
It doesn't take you long. You find Renaud. He's helping build a college, or what's it called? A school.
Oh shit, I forgot we were doing that.
Right over where the Willow House was.
Ooh. Well, we kind of need him to know some blacksmithing too, just so we don't ever need anything. We can just be like,
I'll bring you
Renaud, make
guys
this for us.
Out to Galen. So yeah, he's about right here, working on that school.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna tell him to spend his time 50-50. Do some work here, and then like in the evenings go work with Thomas.
Okay, he's gonna do that.
And then I'll give Thomas 10 gold to pay Renaud 1 gold a week as supplemental pay.
All right.
Okay. Yeah, so what do we all want to do?
Well, we definitely need to take care of that army that's marching towards us.
Yeah. That sounds
So, should we have a council meeting? Because then we can just let the other people know, like, hey, we have a weapon. We want to blow up to 20,000 people instead of like the 600 or whatever, and just be like, it's coming soon or whatever, and see how the other things are going. Because then we can have a better idea, maybe. Unless you want to start trying to figure out how to, I don't know, finish it.
I could tell them. We could tell them that exactly what we told Thomas. Is just tell him Hadley's going on a really far trip.
Yeah, because we'll have to explain it at some point.
Yeah, and if we just say this, then like no one will ever go looking for him.
Yeah, and that he's been or he entrusted us with the execution of his plan or something.
Mm-hmm. If you like, I can do that.
Or we could go in asking to see Hadley, because then that makes us even less of a...
We have no explanation for where he is yet. The people will investigate.
Yeah, so if I pretend to be Hadley, I can just be like, hey, I'm getting the fuck out of here and I'm never coming back. And then Frankie, you can be like, you know what, that's cool, you've done your part. And just let it slide, even though everyone else is going to be like, what the fuck, we need you.
But you can save a replacement and not to worry.
Right now, Thomas is probably the most... Cause,
We don't have to tell him whom.
yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. I want to spend some time with Emily later, but let's do that first.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 days until the army, or no, 4 days until the army gets here.
4 days. Oh, that's right. So we need to get to work on these notes.
How many days till my armor's complete?
Your armor will be done in 2.
So just before war.
Yep.
We gotta finish this bomb, y'all.
Yeah.
I think that's priority right now. Getting
Can-
that bomb ready.
Yeah, because that'll wipe out the forces, and then we won't have to really spend time like trying to barricade the city or like set up trebuchets or something, because they'll all be dead.
So.
But we gotta get the bomb out there too, so we gotta get far enough away from Galen it doesn't hurt us. How fast can we build a railroad?
A railroad.
Like lay down logs and some like quick steel bars or something and get like a cart, push this bomb out there pretty quick?
Not practical, I'll say that.
It would be
Damn
way
it.
faster to
Cut
go
down
by
a-
boat.
Yeah, you have to cut down a bunch of trees, terraform land just for that.
Fine, horses it is.
Well, Trent's boat will get us around super
Yeah, the
fast.
boat can carry
Oh
it.
yeah. Okay.
So,
And
who is going to help me decipher these notes?
Toddcraft is good at languages. Maybe.
Yeah, Tajgrath knows a lot of languages, so he might be able to look into that.
The notes? Well, these notes that I have are Hadley's notes. They're like engineering notes.
They're in common, but yeah, they're
smart
very-
people notes.
Yeah, mathematics, equations.
I
all
feel
of
like
that.
Trent has the best luck with this.
I'll try it.
Okay.
Can I like guidance, help,
Yep. Cast
bardic
all
inspiration?
Of your shit. Cast all of
Okay,
your shit
Trent.
right now.
Alright,
Everybody,
Trent.
I'm
Chip
giving you
in.
guidance, man. You got guidance.
Buff Trent. Buff Trent.
So what am I doing? I'm
Alright.
deciphering notes.
You're
going to
deciphering
roll-
Hadley's notes.
Okay.
3 intelligence checks
Oh, easy.
that have been buffed by the rest of the party,
3 of them.
and then 3 intelligence or Arcana, whichever you're choosing.
Okay.
This is what he's adding to each roll. 5, 9, and 8.
So I'm rolling 3d20 plus 2. Does that sound
Yeah,
right?
if you're proficient in Arcana,
Oh my
Okay.
god, yes, dude. Holy shit.
Holy
So
moly.
that is a 22, a 24, and a 16. Unless you re-roll that 6.
yeah, if you want to re-roll that, but
Should I?
I mean, more the merrier. Whatever helps
Yeah,
your
it
chances.
couldn't hurt. We
Okay.
need this bomb.
I'll use a
Use a
lucky.
what? All right, go ahead and
Click it.
re-roll.
Oh, you just re-roll a 20.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oh my god, okay.
Yes, dude.
Yes, dude.
All right.
Good rolls.
So you learn that the bomb is drawing power from the 4 soul wells below it. At this time, it would have completely drained all of the remaining contents of the soul wells into the core and naturally processed it into raw energy. You know that there's a very simple way of disconnecting this and disarming it temporarily. And you also learn that the ceiling opens up to a large shaft where a crane above can lift it out.
Oh.
And you also know how to disconnect it from the soul wells without causing any detonation. And then it also tells you how to exactly rearm it.
So can he do the thing?
The thing.
Like, is he able to make the bomb work?
Yeah, that's what he has to do.
Oh shit! Because I thought the bomb was incomplete.
No, well, it was, but the whole time it was just like drawing energy from the soul wells below
Oh,
it.
I see. I
But
see.
now at this point, they would have already been emptied.
Oh my
So it's
god. Thank God, Trent.
God,
That was worth.
all those buffs were insane.
And that 20 was clutch. Okay. Let's get the bomb and get the hell out of here and blow up those 20,000 people coming to wreck our city.
Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys go back to the lab. You copy and paste you over.
And this is like our scouts have confirmed this intelligence.
Yeah, and
Oh.
there are 20,000 marching on the city.
Okay.
So you guys are back in here. And this thing has completely drained.
What is that? That's
It's
Yeah.
the bomb.
A very deadly bomb.
with
So
that
Trent,
quickly.
looking on your notes, you know exactly what to do, and you go about to disconnecting this thing.
Yes, if I just pull this lever here and cut this one, right?
I'm gonna guidance him and
Oh,
help him do all of his stuff.
all the way around.
I am assisting Trent, but I'll be right back.
You carefully hook several chains up to the sides as you prepare this thing to be lifted.
Does the ceiling look like it has like a hatch or something that opens to allow a crane, or like there's one hidden in there?
So Trent knows where it is. There's a button next to the door about right here, and he goes and presses it, and the ceiling opens up, revealing like a 200-foot shaft above.
Frankie jumps, like looks up. I'll be damned.
Now we just have to latch it on.
Yep, but that requires you to go above to have the crane lower the hook down. The notes tell you that the hole is directly above the guard barracks, or that's where the hole is.
Okay. So I exit and start going.
So, back in Galen, you come back out of the caverns and you go to the guard barracks, the guard keep, which is like right here. And
Before I go in, I want to disguise myself as Frankie.
as Frankie, okay.
'Cause I don't know if these guards are gonna like.
Make me a perception check as you're walking through. You're walking by like buildings.
Just an 8.
I mean, it doesn't take much to stay, but you see wanted posters that have two children on the picture, two sketches of children.
Wanted children.
Yep.
I look closer. See what it.
Wanted for the murder of 50 people,
50
guards and citizens.
guards and citizens. How could 2 children do so?
You think back on it, and you do remember you were disguised as a child when you raided the Alistair mansion.
Oh yeah. I just chuckle to myself as I remember that and walk.
Oh, that's fantastic.
All right, you're able to control that token, by the way. The Frankie token that's by the guard keep. Okay. So the
Okay.
door's locked, but there's guards standing by, and
I'm
they
just
decide.
like, Guards,
Okay,
I need to get to the top. Escort me to the top immediately. It's an emergency.
Yes, yes, Miss McDougal, right away. And they
Very
open the
good.
doors, and you see, like, as you're trying to reach the top, you see that there's a large wooden door with a crane above it to your left, in the middle of this courtyard.
Okay, I go over. I attempt to break and see how it'll work.
You pull the winch to like lower the hook, and it just slams against the wooden door.
Say, oh, of course. And then I open the window door.
It's pretty heavy.
Push with all my might.
It barely budges.
How do I open this door? I observe around looking for some sort of lever.
There's a bunch of guards watching you, and one's gonna walk up and says, you should have told us that you needed to move that today.
Yeah, yes. Let's just open it up.
We're going to have to get the carriages out here. Where's Hadley?
We'll have it be done. We don't have the time.
He says, I see. Ready to get this show on the road. Well, we have to get the carriages, and
Can I
we'll have
like
help.
explain to them the situation of what's going on? Are they gonna understand or?
Yeah, you can explain.
Okay, so I just tell them everything that's going on. I divulge the situation. Implore them to help me.
Yeah, they gotta get the people to help you open that. So you guys managed to get it open, and you can see straight down into the Hadley's thing from where you're at. It's a pretty long drop, and you pull the winch again, and once again the hook goes down towards the bomb. And out of the corner of your eye, you see several flatbed carriages or horse-drawn flatbeds being pulled like into position for this thing to be loaded onto them. All right.
So I lower it down and tell them to attach it. Hook it on.
Yeah, they hook it on, and the bomb is lifted up into
Okay.
the carriages.
So should we do this council meeting now so we can like have everything set up, put on the boats and all that?
Yeah, I mean, so you can do that.
Well, I'm kind of asking the party too. Is that what y'all want to do?
I think it's a good idea to do this meeting now. Get that done with. Yeah.
Might as well.
Okay, I am going to make an illusion of Iku. Actually, I'm just not going to have Iku. Just no Iku, but I'll go as Hadley.
Okay. So you go as Hadley, and you guys are going to the council chamber. I will give you control of this token since it's already here, Iku. There you go.
Thank
Get
you.
your
I'm
Hadley token.
going to cast guidance on Frankie as well.
Okay, so everybody else kind of takes their seat. And Chuck is going to immediately ask, so what is it, Francesca? I heard that the device has been loaded, and he looks towards you, towards you, Iku.
Yes.
That's right.
The device
So-
is prepared. It needs only to be transported by our herald and the rest of her
So-
team.
This is how it's going to play out. You guys are going to take this and intercept that army and blow them to smithereens.
It's the quickest, safest way to take care of them without destroying all the innocent lives overseas. But we're ready to move.
Well, you're insane, Hadley, but I respect it.
It will be a necessary sacrifice. With
At least this way we can keep it to the enemies, you know?
Murphy. Where's Murphy? He's gonna walk in, and Iku, you notice immediately he has dark stuff emanating off of his body as he takes a seat. Dark, wispy smoke.
That's not good. Did Hadley also have this smoke, like, emanating off of him?
No.
Interesting. So this is the smoke like I saw on those demon things or the rabbit?
Yeah.
Interesting. I wonder if he's been poisoned.
Perhaps. So, what are you going to say, Iku, or Francesca, or anyone?
Ah, guard captain. Thank you for joining us.
Murphy, not Hadley, Murphy. He says, yeah, it was, quite a tough one you pulled on us back there in the caves. I had to go to the infirmary and get treated.
It wasn't me, my friend. Dangerous chemicals.
Yeah, feeling kind of under the weather.
Look what I did to my hair. And she kind of like pulls out a large
See that?
portion.
Looks over at Trent and says, it looks like you also have silvery hair, but I don't recall seeing you there.
Ugh. I don't remember anything. I'm just recovering from an illness.
Trent naturally has silver hair.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, he does. So you wouldn't really notice anything, Trent, about your hair.
Does he look sick? Or does he look like he's rested
looks
and
a little-
medicated?
He looks a little pale.
But I've been eating. I'm good. I'm good by now.
Yeah.
Frankie's gonna catch him up to speed, I guess, on what's going on. Right. The army comes in a few days, so we're gonna have to act fast.
Yes, my device is ready.
We're assembling it now and getting it ready for transport. Wait, is the ship ready by now? Do we know?
This ship, it should be ready right now.
Excellent.
Good, good. General Winston, have you formulated any counter strategies?
You're looking at it. The city has been fortified pretty much all around it. We've built walls in less than a month, and each wall has about 4 cannons to it, or each section has 4 cannons to it.
4? We need much more, don't we?
I can requisition some more.
More cannons. Much more. More.
Do we have areas for people to flee to if
We've been sending
Heading-
our week to Andorra. Our women and children have been being carted out to Andorra each day in case something were to happen to the city.
True, but I meant immediately, like maybe the hospital, maybe have a program to get the injured there or something.
About that, there seems to be another issue that's of concern. Those
Frank.
beasts that I showed you before that we've brought down to the bottom of the Howling Caverns, more keep showing up every day, and it doesn't seem to be stopping.
From where?
Random people will come in sick, and then after days they transform into these things.
Oh, do we know where is it all in the same area that these people are getting sick?
there's no way to find a patient zero at this point. It's just been happening in all parts of the city. Even the slums and the rich district have been afflicted.
Damn, this is a bad time.
This is grave news.
There doesn't seem any way to cure it either. It's very ravenous.
I'll go take a look, but I can't promise anything.
We believe that it's coming from food sources, but we don't know where.
She furrows her eyebrows, yeah, and thought, very displeased. Well, thank you for sharing. Let me sit with that a little bit. Let's just continue as usual, and I'll take a look, see what can happen.
But
Anybody else?
Chuck is going to speak up and he says, well, time is now if you wish to use that thing, Hadley. You only have a few days before those armed men reach us.
So here's the thing. Is I desperately need Hadley to go on a journey for me. So he's got all the preparations complete, everything's in hand, but he's going to be departing briefly before the war starts, before the bombing, but he's got a replacement, he tells me.
Is this true, Hadley? Who do you plan to step in?
Frankie turns to look at you.
Well, we must call back at least one of our senior engineers from Andorra, because we're sorely understaffed in engineers here in Galen. In the meantime, the young blacksmith who has assisted me with my work has proven himself to be very capable. He will act as my stand-in until another shall arrive.
The boy?
The boy is very capable.
Frankie casts guidance on Iku.
He's very capable.
He's just a child.
Yes, but a clever one. What you need is his mind, not his body.
Are you saying you don't trust Hadley's Trojan character?
It's a strange character for Hadley to put his trust in.
He's a stand-in. Unless someone better qualified comes along, but present him with challenges and see how he does.
This is your wish, Hadley. We'll definitely go along with it.
Indeed. I say, I'd like to make an announcement at this. I've received a vision. My work here in Galen is done. I will be taking pilgrimage to Dawnstar. Promptly. It has been an honor serving Galen with you all.
And what's in Dawnstar that requires your attention?
I'm not sure. But the old gods
Origins
have
of
called
the
me there.
divine.
Chuck is going to take one long, hard look at you,
That's where the origins of the divine started.
and then he's going to snap to Francesca.
What better
Where
source of...
is your ally, Iku, the masked man?
She gives a brief, tight smile and says, he's on a different mission for me.
And where may that be?
I don't think you're privy yet to that knowledge. I want to make sure what's happening first before I share. Better to give you facts than false hope.
His brow furrows as he looks at you quizzically.
When the time is right, I share. I promise.
He says, very well.
You all have plenty to worry about already. No need to burn yourself.
We must have faith in the gods.
You best get on with the mission. We don't have time.
I concur. Anybody else?
Was there anything else we needed to tell them?
Did you say something about alms? Like you wanted...
Oh,
wait,
yeah,
no.
it's been like 6 weeks since we've checked the alms box.
Well, I wanted to take Emily on a walk through the slums and like do Spare the Die and teach her some shit and visit the temple. both temples, so I can show her the other side of being a cleric, which is worship and like meditating and being in contact with the divine. But yeah, let's check out those alms.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a scene with Ash after she has her scene with Emily.
Right, meeting adjourned.
Oh, actually, I can't have my scene with Ash yet. Never mind. Okay. Goodbye forever, Council. Hadley's a no-go.
It was a pleasure.
So Henley gets up, and you'll follow him out.
That's another council member down the drain. I still don't know about Murphy because he was trying to keep secrets from you.
Right, that's kind of why I was like,
All right, so you guys going back out into the city. I don't need to copy and paste you. Okay, so you guys want to do anything before you load this thing onto your ship? Your ship is ready. It's in the dock at the docks.
I want to take Emily through the slums and just again find sick people and just show her the cantrips spare the dying and like how to like purify stuff and do good things and explain to her that like not all magic, has to be destructive or bad and that like there is magic that heals and like there are different ways to serve God and Azil than just through
Oh,
destruction and war.
she wants to be a healer more than anything else.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna take her through the slums and find people that need help and show her how to heal people.
All right,
Like,
so you find a few that have broken arms or something like that, and you manage to mend them.
yeah, and be like, this around here means this sickness. These circles mean this. Like, yeah, just point out things and help people as we walk to the temple. I'm gonna make her pray with me after we check how well the big temple's coming up. Kind of want to
Big
peek inside.
temple. Yeah, you peek inside and still scaffolds everywhere.
Is there like a big main room or something? Like a H
Yeah,
or a. Is there someone around that's like what do they call them? The people that run the whole construction
curator
site?
or oh,
Yeah,
just pit boss.
yeah, whatever. A guy in charge. Is there someone in charge
All
around?
right, yeah, you find the guy in charge.
Oh, it's your lovely work you're doing. Say, you don't happen to have the blueprints on you, do you?
Says, yes, I have him right here. And he hands him over. He shows you it.
Frankie's gonna take a peek. Is there anywhere on this map that has this kind of like? I essentially want to build like a burial chamber, or just like a little room underneath like a pew or the stage or behind something. Like I want to make a secret extra room.
Okay, you can do that. Are you
Yeah,
gonna
I'll
ask
just
him to do that?
yeah, if he would add that to his plans and construct that, and I will pay for the difference in gold.
Says, all right. Um, that'll be 60 additional gold.
All right, here you go. Hand him a little coin purse.
All right.
Thank you,
So,
Laden. If you don't mind, don't just keep this between you and me, eh? And she gives him an extra 5 gold.
all right. He gets the message.
And then we're gonna go check on the little temple, check the alms box, and I'm gonna make her do a few hours of meditative praying with me so she can build that connection with Azil.
So, as you open the alms box, you are greeted by the putrid smell of rotting flesh and flies as you find a severed human head inside.
She is going to immediately turn and vomit. And then after she has fixed herself, she is going to pick up the head and inspect it, see who it is,
There
I
is a
guess.
message that has been crudely nailed to the side of it.
Can I read it without grabbing it?
You read it and it says lies, all lies.
Is it neat handwriting, scribbled?
It's been angrily scribbled on there.
I'm gonna snatch the note and throw the head out the door.
So you toss the head and just like lands in the street around several people.
It didn't look like anyone I knew.
Uh, you go back and pick the head up.
Oh fuck! Wait a minute.
You look closely. Roll me a perception check.
Dad? Is that you?
Oh my god, that one.
You don't. The head's too mangled, and you don't know who it belonged to.
I drop it and I immediately go back inside.
All right. The arms are
Oh,
both empty.
Oh no.
bloody fuck! She mutters under her breath. Who was in charge of this temple? Was it the guy?
Pastor Gray?
Pastor Gray. Yeah.
Was it Pastor Gray?
Yep.
All right, Lost. So this is Gold's Vengeance right now. We're about to go on a brief journey. Can I, where would he go?
Was Pastor Gray in that meeting just now?
He's always present.
Okay, so he like just died, like between us coming out of this meeting.
No, the head's been in there for probably a day.
Oh, so
or
Pastor
two.
Gray was not in that meeting just now.
No, he was.
Like what? I'm so confused.
What do you mean?
Is this Pastor Gray's
left the
head
meeting.
that she's looking at?
No, I don't know who it is. I rolled in that one.
Oh, never mind. I thought they were saying this was Pastor Gray's head.
No, Pastor Gray stole the money, so I need to go find him.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, he's standing right there whenever you pulled the head out.
She turns to him and just like grabs him and shoves him against the wall. I'm like, what's the meaning of this?
What are you doing, Francesca?
Explain yourself.
Explain what?
The fucking
head?
head, the missing arms. What's happened here?
This is my first time seeing it.
Can I roll insight to see if he's telling the truth?
Sure.
$14.
He seems pretty shocked.
Well, someone's robbed us blind, and I don't know. I need to figure it out. You're the last one here, right?
I got out of that meeting the same time you did, but I don't check the boxes. I just watch people donate to them when I'm here.
Do you remember who the last person you saw was? Or can you
a couple of
describe him?
Alistairs came in here and dropped some coins in. Those are the last people I saw, but I don't stay here overnight. And people come in here all the time when I'm not here.
I see. Well, I'm sure God's love will find its way back to us, but maybe we should think of inducting more of the old ways of the temple and having acolytes stay here to maintain the property. That way we can have God's eyes
idea.
here at all times. Well, if you agree to it, find me a few candidates and we'll see if they fit well at home here.
Says I'll keep my eyes out.
Excellent. Well, I got some things. Emily and I here are going to pray a little bit to connect with the Almighty above, but we'll be out of here shortly.
Emily's
And
a little bit shaken up from the severed head.
She's going to grab Emily by the shoulders, turn her, look at her and be like, Emily, look at me. And then she's going to like,
We're okay, right? No one's trying to hurt us, are they?
she's going to brush some bangs out of her eyes and be like, Emily, you know how strong we are. That was just a threat. People are just trying to scare us. They're just trying to... Someone send in a message and I'll figure it out, but there's nothing to be alarmed about. You're capable hands, and I've seen you fight, been more brave than most men in my entire life, so I think you'd be okay too.
Your hand's on Emily's shoulder, right?
Yeah, like a hand on each shoulder.
Perception.
15.
She feels cold.
She feels cold, like
Yeah.
sick, or like she feels like ice.
She feels like ice, like you're touching an object that's like room temperature and not a warm body.
Emily, are you feeling all right, child?
Yeah, I feel alright.
Here, how do my hands feel to you? She's gonna grab her hands, see if they're cold or warm or whatever.
They feel normal.
Oh my god, was it Emily's head?
Does Emily not?
Is this an imposter?
She is gonna pull Emily in for a quick hug and be like, "You know, child, sometimes when things are tough and you feel lost or weak and you don't know what to do, sometimes you can't really rely on magic or things that you see in this world, and you gotta trust in the divine. You know, there's a plan for you. Um, and the one I worship is Aziel. He's the one that bestowed this blessing upon me. We won't do it today. 8 hours is great, but that might be a little too long for a first time. So we're gonna sit and meditate. I'm gonna show you how I meditate for
Hey,
1 to 2
stranger,
hours. She, she hasn't let go of Emily.
what are kinku?
What's our kinku?
Yeah, I had a dream a few nights ago about these pro people, and they said they were kinku, and I've never heard or seen anything like that before.
That's fascinating. I think. Hold on, can you describe them a little bit better? I'm having. Does she actually know what any of this is?
You've never heard of kinku before.
Yeah, she's gonna have. She's gonna ask Emily to like explain her dream, or just like be like, "That sounds fascinating. What was your dream about? Tell me, could you?"
Well, I had a dream about Mordon and an island, and these bird creatures talked to me, and it felt so real.
I wonder if that may not be a message from up above. You may have been blessed with a sight of maybe the future or another time or another place, but there are spells that kind of give you a clairvoyance. Maybe you've tapped into that. I think this would be a perfect time, though, for you to hold that thought in your heart, in your mind, and ask Aziel to give you guidance and maybe to hear you. Maybe he might give you a proper answer.
Hmm. And she's going to think about that when she meditates.
Okay. And Francesca is going to meditate about what Emily, told her, and just like the fact that she's cold, and like be like, and the fact that she has to kill people with these bombs. Like, oh God, is it going to be okay? Like, is this the right thing? But yeah, maybe 2 hours.
So when you go and close your eyes and go into a deep thought meditative state, you expect to see Aziel in your mind, but another image enters your mind, which is something that you've never seen before. You see a six-winged creature with an eyeball in the center descend down in your thought, and you feel your mind's eye kind of connect with it as if you've known this thing your whole life. And you feel the warmth of Aziel, the light, fill your body, and as if the sunlight is shining through the roof of the temple itself. And for a split moment, it's gone and it vanishes.
Wow, I feel like she'd want to like reach out a hand and be like, "What is this? I wanted. I know this. This is weird. What does it mean?"
Okay, so what's happening right now?
When Frankie,
Emily went. Oh, go ahead.
While Frankie was doing that with Emily, was this like an how we're spending our day type of situation?
Well, if you spend the whole day, it's right now noon when Frankie and Emily would finish their stuff. You would have 3.5 days till the army shows up. If you leave now with the bomb, you can intercept the army still a good safe distance away from Galen.
Okay, we should do that because this bomb is going to turn a big expanse of land into the Feywild.
yeah, I was thinking about that
And we
too.
want that to be as far away from Galen as possible.
Well, after snapping out of her trance, Frankie will just like jot down the image of what she saw in like a notebook or whatever, and then gently wake Emily and move back to meet with the others.
1 second. I will. You draw. I don't know. Was that a performance? Make a performance check to try and draw this thing from memory.
My goodness, I got an 8.
Okay, give me 1 second.
She's not an artist, guys.
So this is what you managed to create, and I will pull it up in the game.
Oh, it looks like a 5th grader did it or something.
So you managed to draw this right here. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
This is what you had seen from what you remember.
Weird.
That's what you dreamed about. Okay.
Or not dream. Saw while meditating. Sorry. Alright. So, Iku, or anybody want to do anything before you disembark? You can technically do this while they were praying, so as long as it's nothing extensive.
Could Tajgroth also have gone to the temple, but like done his own separate thing in the temple? Maybe he didn't see
Tajgroth,
the body and stuff.
you take a step outside and you feel weak.
Ooh,
Like you
I feel
feel
weak. Like I can't walk.
no, you just feel really tired.
Okay. Can I make my way to the temple?
Yeah, you go to the temple.
Okay. That's kind of what I was going to the temple for, actually.
Okay.
Wherever the temple is. I don't know where that is, but that's where I'm going.
Try that statue thingy.
You said that Tajgroth
Okay.
and Bogrok had noticed that Ash had like unnatural strength.
Not unnatural, he's just stronger than a normal boy. So
Oh,
yeah, I
gotcha.
guess unnatural would be a good word for it, because he's stronger than usual.
Okay.
So
Okay.
Tajgroth is just at the temple to kind of pray and ask for guidance. He's had this thing in his head, this other voice in his head, and he thinks he released something evil. And he went through someone's stuff and took their thing. Like he's very confused about what's going on, and he just wants guidance and he wants like purification.
Alright. So did you go at the same time as Francesca?
If I did, I probably split off and did something else because I want to do this by myself.
Frankie went to the slums
Yeah.
first.
Okay, that's fair. So you go down and pray, and you feel like the feeling of direct sunlight on you, But as you do, you feel pain as well, like physical pain, where you feel the direct sunlight parts hitting your body.
I feel pain where the sun is hitting my body.
What if it's vampire?
So you're praying, and the normal feeling that you get whenever you know that like Azael is watching over you, it feels like you're standing in the sun, like the sun hitting your skin. But this time, you feel the sun hitting your skin, and it burns.
Oh no. Oh dear.
You don't
Do
know
I know
why.
what this means? Oh, I
Nope.
don't know. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Oh, yeah, he doesn't know what this. I think he's probably kind of scared right now. Yeah, he's. Right, so I guess he's done praying because that didn't really help him. So he's probably after this, whenever they're on their way to the boat or whatever, he'll find time to pull Frankie aside and tell her about this because she's the other cleric he knows and she might have answers for him or
Okay.
suggestions.
All right. Trent, are you doing anything before you guys head out? This bomb has been loaded onto the boat by now.
Trent is just walking out to the water on the river, and he just kind of thinks about his elemental experience that he had prior to this, and he just contemplates on it. And that's it.
Okay. So you're just contemplating the elemental stuff?
Yeah, he's just thinking about the elemental he saw.
Okay. So what you know is that, from what she explained to you, is that certain people are born with a natural affinity to the elements, and you have a general idea of how the elemental plane works, and that elementals that who usually make it to the material plane is the result of the loss and conflict against other elementals. And very rarely do they sometimes seek out a creature that they think is worthy enough to bind with, to become one, to give their power to. And
Mm-hmm.
that's essentially what you, whenever you encounter that sand elemental in the desert, that's what that's what happened to you.
Interesting. Yeah, so my character just thinks about all of this mystery and wonder.
Yep.
Yo ho, yo ho.
So you guys all are going to the ship?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Gather you all up. Are the kids coming?
Yes.
Side note, as we're going to there, since my armor's this is still before the armor's done, right?
Yes.
Is there any other armor available? Because I have no armor on at the moment.
Oh, I figured you'd have your old armor.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool, cool. I didn't know if I had to give him my old one. Okay, never mind. Let's go.
So you guys go on the ship, and it's gonna take you a day and a half to get to the spot that you want for this thing.
Can I poison myself again?
Yeah, once I get everybody on the ship.
Cool. Wow, it's big.
So yeah, this thing is massive, and you can see the water line dramatically sink as this thing weighs the ship down.
I was just thinking that. Are we not going to sink, right?
Ship doesn't seem to be sinking.
We'll be fine.
Are
Look at
we-
this beauty.
Are we carrying this?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. We have a way to carry
How are we getting it off the ship?
There's horses and a in a carriage.
It's on rollers.
Cool.
Okay, so
With
how
horses in a
big
carriage.
is this thing exactly? Okay.
Oh wait, that's too big. Hold on, it's smaller than that.
How heavy is this thing?
It's about probably a ton.
2,000 pounds. Holy shite.
Okay, so yeah, there's horses below deck and there's a carriage that's been roped up.
What's the proper size of this thing?
The proper size is that it's 10 feet wide.
10 feet diameter.
Yeah, 10-foot diameter.
Okay.
I can't adjust it because it's like multiple pieces.
Like half as much. Or
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. But it's still pretty big.
And 1,000 pounds.
So you guys are on the way. You can do what you need to do.
I will
Toshroth will probably want to have that talk with probably Frankie and Bogrock.
Okay, while you guys talk, oh wait, Frankie and Bogrock. Okay, yeah, while you guys talk, I'll be right back.
Cool.
I will also be.
Yeah, Toshroth is gonna kind of take them aside and talk to them about the strange things he's experiencing and his like vision and feeling when he was meditating. And he doesn't understand what it means and he's very confused by it.
Well, that's odd. Can't say I've ever experienced something like that before. I have noticed something strange in my visions lately, but. And then, best of memory, she'll describe the 8-winged, one-eyed, multi-eyed creature. I don't know though about the feeling. I've only ever felt warmth.
You think this creature could be a new fey being, perhaps?
Frankie shrugs. I've never seen it before. I couldn't tell you. But if we get a chance, we can check on Emily. If something she feels cold. I don't know. It's a little.
Something
I hope she's not.
right?
I know. I'm like, should I cast Turn Undead and see if she runs away from me?
Maybe.
I'm seriously thinking about it.
Tajrat just says, I can look into Emily. I can have a conversation with her. Bogrock, do you have any enlightenment on this issue I have?
He's thinking very hard about all of this.
I'm back. So, you talked to Frankie, and what was the basic gist of the conversation?
Sorry, basic gist. I told her about the light thing. She didn't know what that was about. She told me about the creature she saw in her vision. And I asked Bogrock if he had any might have any enlightenment on why this like sunlight thing is happening to me, if he had come across anything in his adventures or anything.
I also told him to check on Emily because I shared that she felt cold to me.
Bogrock doesn't know. He says he thinks that it's like an illness that you have or something, but that's the extent of it. You talked to Emily?
Yeah, we hadn't gotten there yet, but yeah, I'll talk to Emily. Just checking in on her and kind of go over and touch her arm and say, Emily, how are you feeling today?
You touch her arm, and she feels cold to the touch.
Okay.
There's no warmth on her whatsoever.
Can I do some sort of insight check?
Sure.
Cool. What's my insight? Let's see.
What are you searching for? What are you trying to figure out or determine?
Why she's cold? If there's like something wrong with her physically?
Okay.
All right, let's do this. Oh man. Okay, that's a 6, and then 12.
Well, it's definitely not natural for somebody to be this cold without having hypothermia. But she seems fine. This is like,
Okay. I don't know. I think. Yeah. I don't know what else to do with her because he doesn't really. He just knows it's not natural.
all right.
I want to poison myself.
Oh, I want to poison myself.
Yeah, my roommate just looked at me like, what?
All right. So go ahead and roll your Constitution saving throw.
Oh god, 8, I think. Let me double check. Roll 4 plus Constitution. Which is +4, yeah. 8.
You collapse.
Oh, fuck.
You are asleep.
Uh-oh.
Well, I guess I'm doing that.
You cannot be woken up from this by damage or by assistance.
Will I know this when I wake up?
Yeah, you'll know. The last thing you remember is injecting yourself with.
Okay, be like,
Nightshade.
did nobody try to wake me? We did. Oh shit. Okay, I guess I'm
Even if they
myself
tried to,
now.
they couldn't. You're poisoned.
Poisoned with sleep.
Where are you? Where were you when you did this?
Oh, probably just like wherever our quarters are, our chambers.
Okay. So you do this out of sight from anyone.
Like in the cabin, yeah.
How long does this poison last?
Or maybe I'm out like on this back deck.
These sleeping poisons.
I take it that was not a success. That's sad. But now I know that I can't wake up.
I'm trying to see how long it like keeps you asleep.
Yeah. Hopefully not more than a day.
I am going to...
It's not more than a day, I'm sure, but it's probably going to be like 8 hours or something.
I am going to further indoctrinate Ash and try and get him to believe that, like, what he's doing is right. Or, like, that serving me is right.
Sorry about the holdup. I have returned.
Yeah, you're only asleep for like 8 hours. I'll just say that.
Okay.
Should last. Because there's no, I'm not getting like a defined answer.
Okay.
Alright,
So,
so you were doing what, Iku?
so I'm just kind of trying to indoctrinate him further. You know what? I'm gonna ask him, like, Ash, you were nearly killed this last engagement. How are you feeling, boy?
Says, I don't know, it's weird. I fell unconscious when he shot that poison cloud at me. Then I woke right back up like it was no big deal.
Yes.
We had your back. You're safe.
Is this what fighting is like?
It can be. As my chosen champion, your strength will grow alongside mine. Yet you are but a child. Even so, you must be trained as an adult if you are to survive. You'll be faced with terrors others have the luxury of being spared.
So that's all you're gonna say to him?
Well, okay, so I guess I want to ask him what's in your mind? Like, I want to ask him
It's in his mind.
While you understand the nature of my mortal incarnation, I require your genuine faith. The path ahead of you is not a path for regular people. As my warrior, you must believe both in me as your god and in your purpose if you are to survive. Believe
But
in
why
me.
me? Why not Emily or any of the other kids?
Because, Ash, it was always you. Fate chose you. And the old gods work through fate. You were the one who was kidnapped. You were the one I rescued.
Well, I don't know what to believe. But you've been a friend to me so far. So what if you say is true? What you say is true. Then maybe I should embrace my destiny.
Yes.
yes, I am going to try and persuade him to do exactly that.
Embrace your destiny.
Yeah. Sorry about that. What did you say for the last 10 seconds?
Oh, I was just telling him to embrace his destiny as being a champion of the seventh old god.
Believe in it.
Does he know that you're the seventh old god?
Yes. And in fact, to demonstrate my power, can I cast levitate on him? Can I shift into my
On
old
him?
god form and cast levitate on him?
You cast levitate on him and shift in your gold god form. Actually, wait a second. Never mind. You did have a long rest. Yeah, you cast. You
This is the next
shift
day.
in your
right?
old god form. Yeah,
Yeah. So
and
I'm going to
he slowly lifts off the ground.
lift him up into the air. Whee!
He freaks the fuck out and is flailing frantically.
Calm yourself, Ash. Calm. I've got you. Trust. Faith.
I'm going to maneuver him around so that he's kind of flying around. Whee! Look at me, I'm flying.
So you're controlling him?
Yeah, so I will be lifting him with levitate, and then since he's essentially weightless, I will be using the gust cantrip to sort of maneuver him through the air.
Okay. Frankie, are you and Tosgroth, same with you, Trent, are you guys out on deck while this is happening?
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching.
Yeah, you see
And
Ash
of course, I'm
floating around.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, you guys all see Ash flying.
I'm just like, Ash, you're flying.
Ash, are you alright? What kind of magic?
Yeah, what kind of magic?
Old magic. Old man magic.
Old man.
Frankie is asleep because she misses out on all the fun. She wants to poison herself.
Yeah, that's right, Frankie. You are poisoned and immobile.
Tosgroth calls out. And he's just like, Ash, are you alright?
I'm gonna set him down on top of the ball.
Okay, so when you do that, he is going to kind of explode, but not explode. but like magic is going to like surround his body in a plume,
Oh
in a
shit.
little plume, and he is going to fall unconscious at the base
Whoa,
with a loud
what?
thud.
This thing is closed, right?
It is, but it's still exposed in certain areas
Oh,
in the
okay.
top.
No, no, no. If I knew that that was the case, I wouldn't. I wouldn't just set him down and on top of these plumes. If I don't know that's the case, then like I guess I won't. But I definitely won't intentionally like.
It's
chuck
like
him.
touching a live wire.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to him then. Never mind, never mind. I thought it was like sealed or something.
Okay, fine, fine. So you don't put him down on top of it, but now you know
Now I
that
know, yeah.
this thing is not a toy.
Hella dangerous. Okay, yeah, let's not put Ash on top of that. But yeah, I'll set him down safely.
Okay, so
Whee!
set him down safely, and he's like, "Wow, you really are a god."
I really am. And your faith makes me stronger.
A goddamn. um,
I'll always protect you,
God.
Ash. Believe in it.
um. Yeah, he's pretty amazed. He's like, "So I'm the chosen one, and you're going to make me into like you?"
Not like me. A champion. The greatest version of you. But it won't be easy. But you'll be able to make the world a better place.
The truth is, Iku, I do want to make the world a better place, but I want to also be a strong warrior. I want to be a barbarian and wield an axe like that guy. And he points over at Bogrock. Bogrock's not a barbarian, but he keeps calling him a barbarian.
Yes. Speaking of which, I have something for you.
I'm going to give him all of the supplies, as well as one of the hand axes, or a hand axe, that he can use in addition to his short sword.
A weapon more your size. Perhaps this man here can teach you his ways to harness your inner fury. You should ask him. You've been training with he and Tajgarth, have you not?
You're talking to Bogrock?
Talking to Ash, like telling him like you should ask.
It says,
Barbara.
yeah, they showed me some stuff.
Good. Listen, I have something for you.
And I'm going to pull out the Mordani melee combat books and the
Okay.
tactics books.
The elvish stuff, nice.
Yes, and I'm going to say,
These are for you, Ash. You must be brave, but also clever. You've seen how even the warlord of Mordan was killed by being reckless. Every night before you go to bed, I want you to read from these. Memorize them. These books will keep you alive. This is your training.
Okay. He's gonna take those, and he's like, yeah, alright. Anything else?
You'll also continue your arms training. We're going to ask Trent's companion to help you as well. We'll see what he says. Perhaps all these fighters can teach you a thing or two.
Alright.
speaking of which, can I go find Trent?
Yeah, he's piloting the ship.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna ride on up to Trent. And I'm going to say,
Ah, I see you're feeling better.
Yes, indeed. That was a nasty sickness. Not sure what came over me, but we're better now.
So it was, friend. Listen, I have a request.
What's that?
That unusual fellow you travel with.
Oh, he's there, by the way. He's with you. I completely forgot.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
Balgrith.
Um,
Or no, that's right,
Han,
Sagra. Never mind, that's what he told us.
Sagra,
Sagra.
he's right next to y'all. I just forgot to bring him on the map.
Trent just kind of raises an eyebrow as Iku inquires to him.
I see this one uses a sword and shield. What would it take for him to provide arms training to Ash? Perhaps teach him his fighting style.
I turn over and look to my skeleton companion and I say,
Not
we're
actually
going
a
to-
skeleton.
"Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He's a Sun Warrior."
Yeah.
Sun Warrior companion, and I say, if we're gonna conquer the world, we can use every well-trained soldier we've got. Would you dedicate the time?
Do you say that in
being
front of Iku, like conquer the world, like verbatim?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's going to look at you and he's going to say, "Is that the favor you ask to train a little boy?"
I say, no, of course. The favor is that we will conquer the world along with this platoon, and one of the boys in our platoon is seeking training. Will you train him while I pilot this ship?
Yes, but
But
that
that's
constitutes
not.
a favor.
No.
Roll
So I
me a
just-
persuasion.
Can I help him or support him?
Sure.
Can I do both?
What do you mean, do both?
Can I help him convince him to do this? Like, perhaps I could offer you a favor in return.
7. I'm gonna use my lucky point and re-roll this.
Well, if I'm able to help you, then you get advantage without having to use lucky.
Okay. Okay, well then we'll do the
So
advantage.
reroll, and this is the buff, so a 23.
I say show him the craft. We need everyone we can. We can train, take over the world with us.
He says, "Only because your goal meets my own," and walks off.
I say I'm more impressed with you every passing moment.
Alright, then I'm gonna go introduce Ash to Sagra.
Iku, what do you think about this guy saying that? Only if your goal meets my own. Only because your goal meets my own.
You and your friends seem rather loosely bonded, eh?
Well, it is what it is. Our goals align.
He won't kill the boy, will he?
Well, you better keep a close eye on him. I leave the wheel and I go onto the deck of the ship. I tell him, make sure you don't injure the boy.
He looks at you and then looks back at Ash.
And I look at him and I'm like, or I'll injure you. Go back.
You say that to him?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna keep an eye on Ash. I say, Ash, this man is going to provide you with some instructional training. You'll be practicing the way of the blade and shield. Or perhaps the use of weapons in general. I'm not entirely sure.
He says, "Come, boy. We have a lot of training to do." And Ash is going to, like, meekly walk after him.
I'm going to supervise from a distance.
Go.
Are Tajgroth and Bargroth a part of this training too?
If you'd like
You
to
want?
be.
You can if you want.
I'm definitely gonna
Yeah,
ask y'all.
definitely. Because we were gonna show them shield stuff too. We were gonna, yeah, absolutely. The more the merrier, I think.
Okay. So you guys watch as Ash, like, he makes Ash, like, give a stance.
I'm gonna be
And-
using guidance on Ash this whole time too.
Okay, using guidance. Ash is going to attempt to swing at him, and he's just going to beat Ash's ass. Like, just like one step, like knock him on his ass. And Ash tries it again and again, and he's just getting knocked on his ass each time. Like this guy's doesn't seem to be interested in training Ash really.
Oh, so he's not training Ash?
Doesn't seem like it.
Sagara, perhaps we can sweeten the deal. Perhaps I could offer you a single favor. Ask of me whatever you like. I'll see what I can manage. If you train this boy in earnest.
I do not wish to parley with the likes of an old god.
Well, then I'm afraid I can't be helped by you.
So if he's not going to train Ash, then that pretty much just means Bogrock and Tajgroth are the only ones that can teach him, right?
Well, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be training. He doesn't seem like he's like being supportive of Ash. He might be doing his own version of training.
Oh,
whatever that
okay,
is.
okay. I didn't quite understand. So he might actually be training Ash.
Not in the way you guys would train him.
Got you.
I say, what is going on over here? What is happening? How is this training coming up?
He says, "I am training the boy."
Excellent. I greet everybody. I'm Hashgroth. How are you today, Bagrak?
Very well, well, a little tired, but all right.
Bogrok says, "Couldn't have felt better."
Excellent. Well, everything seems in order.
Tajdrath,
I
you're
chat with everyone.
you're getting really hungry.
Oh no. Okay. Can I eat something on the ship? Is there food?
Yeah, there's food below deck.
Yeah,
You go
he's
below
gonna
deck.
eat. Yeah. Oh no.
You find an abundance of food below deck. You start
Fantastic. I'm
chowing
gonna
down.
have a snack.
The food has no taste.
It has no taste. Do I have COVID?
Yep. It tastes like
Okay.
ash.
It tastes bad?
Like it tastes like ashes when it touches your tongue.
Oh my god. Oh. Ugh. What is going on?
So I wanna go down to the kitchen because Trent is also hungry.
Alright, you go down to see Tajdrath stuffing his face.
And I'm just like, hey, say some for me.
Oh, there's
notice
plenty
that,
to go around.
The face stuffing is frantic, and Tajgroth is actually kind of nervous looking. As
And I'm
he's
looking at I just stand there and I observe Tajgroth for a few moments while she eats. Or he.
alright. Tajgroth, as you continue to eat, you notice you're not really getting full.
I go and just make a bowl and start eating food myself and sit alongside Tajgroth.
Trent, how does your food taste? How is it?
It's delicious. Same as usual. How about yours?
Mine tastes terrible. It tastes like ash. All of it. I don't understand it.
I just like look at her food and I look really closely and well, it
So-
seems fine to me.
She's eating like an assortment of meats and
Tajroth
vegetables.
is he.
Oh, he eating a sort of meats and vegetables, and looks more like normal meats and vegetables.
I say, which part tastes like ash?
All of it. Everything I've tried so far.
And I reach over and I grab a piece of meat and I take a bite.
Tastes like normal food.
Yeah, everything Everything's delicious. What do you mean, Tajrath? And I just keep eating it, and I kind of look at him quizzically.
I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know why it tastes like this. You know,
He hasn't told Trent about the sun stuff yet, has he?
Nope. Hasn't.
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and tell him that. He's gonna say,
yes, earlier I did some meditating
and he's just gonna go through and tell him about his experience and how like the sun hurt and it burned, and he's just gonna say,
do you have any insight on this?
The sun was burning your skin,
Brent,
your scales.
you know a specific race that has trouble with sunlight, and they're known as drow, but that's as far as you get with it.
Okay, so I divulged that information. I'm like, I've heard of the drow race before, and they aren't very privy to the light, but that's about all. I really don't know much about it. That's interesting. Are you sure it wasn't just sunburn? Kind of jokingly laugh.
Funny man. No, I don't believe so. It felt different. Very different. Drow, you say?
would Tajgroth have heard anything about Drow?
On your adventures, you've actually met a few drow elves.
Oh,
Are there like tales of vampire and vampirism in this land?
Yes, but Tajroth would know more about that from that book that she had.
So I kind of lean over and jokingly
Yeah.
look at Tajga. How does blood sound?
Blood?
How
how does it sound
to
to him? Does it sound good or not? Yeah.
You don't know. He brings blood, and you're like, blood? What do you mean, blood?
Just like,
Yeah,
I'm just
you know,
kidding.
I've never considered having it, so I wouldn't know about that. The drow. Yes, I've met several drow, the drow elves, but I'm not an elf. I'm a dragonborn. I don't know how that could be.
So you do tell. Wait, you don't. Trent wouldn't know anything about vampirism.
Well, he's probably heard tales. He's just joking about it.
Well, no, you wouldn't know about it at all, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I asked you if there were like tales in this land of vampires and vampirism. That maybe you'd
Well,
heard.
only
But...
only if you happen to come across the knowledge of it.
Okay.
Tajroth has.
So I guess assuming I haven't, then I mentioned anything about blood. That's a strange experience. But I'm like, you should go outside right now and see if it hurts.
I could give it a try.
Tajgroth has read a lot about vampires. Does he suspect he might be a vampire? Like, he's read the whole Arcanon book, at least.
So, there's nothing in the book that highlights weaknesses, but you do know that vampires they feed off of hosts for blood.
They feed off of hosts for blood?
Yeah, they'll feed off of people or creatures for blood. That's how they eat.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try going in the sunlight to see what that does.
He's gonna walk outside.
I just kind of like watch and go with him just to see what happens.
So he walks out straight into direct sunlight, and you see steam start to like come off of his shoulders and head. Very gentle wisps of steam.
I'm like looking closely at it, like, whoa. And I kind of pull Tajgroth back in.
Tajgroth, it actually hurts a lot.
Oh my god! And he just goes right back in.
And I'm like, what is going on? Do you have any
Oh my
idea?
god. Oh my god.
I've never seen anything like this in all my years.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Tajgroth really doesn't know what to say. He's kind of scared right now. Because he has no idea what's going on with him.
You are still very hungry.
Will I? Oh God. I'm very hungry, Trenton. None of this food tastes good. Oh fuck.
I'm just like,
What do drow eat?
doesn't taste good.
You're asking Trent what drow eat?
Well, I mean, if I've met drow, do I know what they eat?
Yeah, they eat food that everyone else eats.
Oh.
Okay. I'm not sure if there's anything that I can do at this moment about this because he doesn't know what's going on. He's just feeling all these symptoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at a loss.
Well, you can try and like look through that book to try and find like any hints as to
The
what
the Arcanon book?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I had read that. I mean, I'll look through it again. Yeah, for sure.
Roll me a perception as you're looking for hints or an insight. Either
Okay.
one.
All right. Let's see. Perception or insight? They're both good. Okay. That is. Oh my gosh, a 12.
So you don't find anything that additional that can help you, but
Yep.
you do know that the vampire lord Arcanon punished people via being impaled, but he had an odd obsession with collecting the blood of his victims, but it's unknown why.
Interesting.
Okay. He collects the blood of his victims. So maybe there's some blood magic going on.
You had a blood vial earlier.
Yeah.
You were attached to his sword.
Yeah, I
He
know.
collects the blood.
Okay.
You're not taking damage from the sunlight when you go out, but it does sting.
I just need to like not go out during the day for a while until I can figure out what's going on. Yeah, I'm on a ship. I can't even like I can't get word out, can I? From the ship?
You can send a raven.
Okay, I want to send a raven to Arjan.
All right. You know
I know
Arjan
he's far off.
he's in Dawn Garden.
Okay. Yeah, I'm basically gonna detail what's been going on to him. Just say like I don't know what this is, but I think I need to know immediately, like as soon as possible.
All right. So you send that out to him.
Yeah.
Okay. What's everybody else doing?
I'm just,
I think that's it for me.
yeah.
Just
I go
training
back to
Ash.
piloting the ship after
Sleeping.
that craziness with Tajgra.
All right. So the ship sails overnight, and you guys manage to make it to your destination. Frankie, you wake up, and you're pretty well rested. Everybody wakes up. Tajgaroth, when you wake up, you come out and like see everybody else, and instead of seeing like the usual people, you see a gentle pulsing red dot on each person.
I,
Where on each person? No.
like on around their chest area.
Like seeing our hearts.
Oh. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, this. Oh no.
What's the matter, Tajgral?
You're extremely hungry.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh wait, is it like daytime right now? Am I outside?
Yeah, daytime you don't go outside. I'll say that. You're just kind of looking at it.
I'm just standing in the shadows, kind of in the doorway, I guess.
Yeah, and you see that. You see everyone. What you think is their heartbeat.
Oh. Okay.
And you seem oddly drawn to that. Like it's almost like it's a comforting sight.
How much time has passed since I last ate with Taj?
A day or a night. Like, I don't know, 12 hours.
Okay, so I want to go check on Taj.
So you walk up to Tajgroth, and as Trent gets closer to Tajgroth, you hear like doo, 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 as he
Oh
gets
my God.
closer.
I can
I'm like, hey, how are you feeling today?
As he
no.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was
Okay.
gonna say, as he walks up, you see the red pulsating dot become like more detailed, and you see it's actually veins snaking away from a heart. It's almost like he's transparent, and you're looking at his circulatory system.
Can I see Emily at all right now?
Emily's on the other side of this bomb thing.
Oh, dang it. Okay. All right. Oh, Trent, I think it's gotten worse.
I'm just like,
Oh,
what's
dear.
gotten worse?
Well, I told you yesterday everything tasted like ash, and now
How
I
can
can.
it get any worse?
Well, good question. It's hard to explain, but I can see everybody's heart and their heartbeats. Like, I could see your heart right now and the veins running in and out of it and the tubes. I don't know how I feel about it.
That
actually.
seems pretty bad.
Bogrok is gonna step in
Yeah.
and say, "What do you mean you can see our hearts?"
I could see, like yours right here. And I put my hand on his chest, like where his heart is.
When you
can
touch
see
his
it.
chest,
Oh no.
you feel like biting into his heart, as if it's
Oh,
a red
no.
fruit, and you kind of
Oh
stop
no.
from doing so. But you are extremely hungry, and the heart looks inviting enough to eat.
Does Trent like see this on her face when she like looks at him and she's like looking all weird and looking at him?
Yeah,
in a
she's
strange way?
staring like longingly into Bogrok's chest, kind of.
And then I'm like, you really do want blood, don't you? Oh, actually, I didn't say anything about the
You
blood.
don't say
'cause I
that
didn't
out
know
loud.
anything about the vampires.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, whoa, this is weird.
Yeah, I think Tajgroth is probably really scared. He is going to, he's gonna say like, I think this has gotten to a dangerous level. We need to either confine me or put me down asleep in some way because
Well
I think
then,
I might be a danger to everyone on board right now. Can I see Emily now? Is she over here?
You
Can I
look
see
at
her heart?
Emily, and you see that there is no circulatory system or pulse.
Oh, God, I really want to. Okay.
you say you want to go to sleep, do you?
Well, right now, hearts for some reason look very. Oh my God, they look very appetizing, and it's not. That doesn't seem normal.
Well, I've been working on a little sleep potion. Maybe you'd like to try it out.
Yes, Frankie, perhaps you could do this with me alone. I don't want to be around anyone else in the moment.
Just warning you, might be out for three things. 8 hours. Maybe.
That might not be a bad idea right now.
Yeah, that's because I don't want to kill anybody, so I think he needs to be unconscious for a little bit.
What if, like, if he is attracted to just blood and like heartbeats, like, could we find him like a fish or something, or like an animal?
Yeah, you can try. See what they think, what he thinks about the animal.
How about we leave that as a backup plan if you lose control, but we do have an important mission coming up, and if you're saying you're looking at hearts, there's plenty of things with hearts. Maybe, well, I don't know, maybe like a duck or something, or a lamb, I don't know. Maybe that'll work for you.
I think that's a good idea. Let's give it a try immediately. I think I'm very hungry. This is not good.
Right. Because we do have a bomb, but if you're worried about harming anybody, then I can totally take care of that.
There's an echo. What are you trying to say?
I got rid of it, sorry.
Well, I couldn't hear what Frankie was saying.
Or just like, if you're worried about hurting the group, I got a way to put you to sleep, but we got a bomb we got to deliver. We got a job we got to do.
Yeah, so the horses can be brought out from the lower deck. Can be put on the two flatbed carriages that were roped up near the sails, near the masts.
Cool. Yeah, how about after we get the horses to drag the shit, we can let Balgroth eat one. Toshgroth. Sorry, Toshgroth.
I don't want to eat a horse.
I'm sorry, it's the stereotype of racist. My bad. Not really racist.
At some point, Toshgroth really wants to relay to Frankie that Emily doesn't have a heartbeat or any circulatory system, but he wants to tell her not in front of Emily because he doesn't want to scare Emily if she's
Don't have
still
a
there.
heart, Emily.
Yeah.
You're a monster! Monster!
Freak.
How can you be so heartless? Alright. Let's see. So you guys come out, you unload the bomb, and you manage to bring it out onto a field. Oh, forgot to copy and paste, y'all.
We're there in spirit.
Alright.
Next time we go to bed, Frankie's gonna wait. Does everyone in the party know that each other turns blue when we sleep?
Not completely. I think Trent is the only one that doesn't know.
Okay, next time we go to sleep, I'm gonna see if Toshgroth turns blue.
Okay. So you guys managed to get the bomb off the ship.
I'm gonna use silent image to disguise the cart and the bomb as like a giant owl bear or something, so we can transport it
A
unaccosted.
big old cart of cabbages.
Giant cabbage cart.
Trying to fix this thing. There we go. Alright. So you managed to drag this thing. It's not copy and pasting. There we go. You managed to drag this thing out. And you arm it. And you don't see the army, but you do see a few scouts way in the distance that are kind of making their way. You want to like disguise this thing or just leave it as is?
Yes, let's just...
What's the range of your still image or silent image?
It's a 60-foot range. What I'm gonna do is, can I like dig a hole? Can I use, can I upcast for a, what is it, 10 by, is it 15 foot?
Oh, you're gonna put this thing on the ground. Okay.
and mold earth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna upcast mold earth to like dig a shallow hole that we can like put this in.
Okay, you put it in a hole. You lower it down into the hole.
And then like I'll put like just a very shallow layer of dirt across the top.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll pack it down just so that it looks like packed dirt. It doesn't look like just a bunch of loose shit. And then I'll use Gus to just cover all of it with dust and leaves and whatever to make it look natural.
Okay, so you cover this thing with dust and leaves, and it looks as natural as you can get it. It's like a big monolithic metal orb that's looks like it's been covered in dust and leaves, kind of halfway sticking out of the ground.
Or wait, no, like I'm trying for it not to stick out of the ground. So I'll dig
So
as much as possible
10 feet deep.
so that it's just like soil over the top and you cannot see the mom at all.
Okay, alright. So you managed to bury this thing. And Trent has armed it. And you can feel vibrations in the ground,
Oh shit.
like everyone.
Oh yeah, I'm not on
How-
the main, but
Oh, let me grab you.
How far away are the scouts?
They're about a mile away.
So like they're approaching.
There you are.
You don't suppose I might be able to? I mean,
Oh wait,
wait, does
are you
Toshgrass-
asleep?
oh,
Shit.
No, we didn't.
Y'all
I don't
didn't
think
do
we
it?
decided on that.
Okay, so Toshgroth, you're burning in the sun.
Oh shoot! I forgot about that. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it hurts. It hurts a lot.
Oh no!
You should eat a horse.
Can I eat a horse?
You see a carriage with horses. Let me get you the carriage with horses.
Can I eat a horse?
You'll feel better.
Yeah. Toshgroth is gonna walk over to one of these horses, and
Alright. It looks at you.
He's-
It's like,
oh no!
Do it, Tosh.
oh God.
Look at the heartbeat.
you can
Yeah.
see it plain as day. It's boom, 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 boom. It's a big horse heart.
I'm gonna
Oh
take.
my God.
I have a weapon on me that can do this. I don't have the sword anymore, but I have a weapon on me that can do this for sure.
Isn't there an army walking up on us right now?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh.
this is not a good time to be doing this.
No, it's not a good time, but I want to eat a heart.
Alright.
Oh, no.
It'll psych him out seeing this person like
I'm gonna ready a
Yeah, I'm just
sneak
gonna
spell.
like,
Kalima. Like,
yeah, try. I'm gonna get to this horse's heart. I'm just gonna try to rip his heart out. Oh god.
Okay,
Go,
so
Tosh, go.
are you gonna rip it? So you're just gonna try and jam your hand through it?
I mean, I don't think that would work necessarily. Like I have claws, but I don't think that would super work
Not in one. Not in one hit. Not in one.
in one hit.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to rip its heart out like that.
Alright, can I cast
Oh,
sleep
okay.
on the horses to make it easier for Toshgroth?
Yeah, sleep on both horses, and they're asleep.
Thank you. Ash, may I borrow that sword of yours?
Ash just hands it over without a word. It's like, what are you gonna do?
Oh, thank you. You know, don't worry
Hold on.
about this.
Let me grab your character.
Oh no.
Watch carefully, boy.
Watch this.
there are many ways to fight a war. This is a war of mind.
So you walk over to the horse with the short sword, and Emily's kind of watching intently, not knowing what's about to happen.
I am going to. Oh no. I'm going to say. I'm gonna say, okay, children, do as I say, not as I do. And then I'm gonna cut this horse's heart out.
You plunge your short sword into the horse, and blood erupts from it as it like whinnies its last whinny.
Oh my
And
god.
it goes down, and Emily, you hear Emily shriek, and Ash just stumbles backward. Um, this guy, Sagra, is completely unfazed by seeing this. Bogrock is like, Tuzgroth, what are you doing?
I can't help it. I need to do this, or else I think I will harm others.
Trent
Do
is just
what?
completely shocked upon
All right,
seeing it.
so you plunge the sword in, and you reach for its heart, which is still beating, and rip it as much as you can, and of course it dies in your hand. But yeah, you have this bloody heart leaking all over your palm for everyone else to see.
Oh God. All right, Frankie, get our backup plan ready. You ready?
She just pulls out a vial and a little needle in hand. Syringe.
All right, here we go.
And he opens his mouth and he hesitantly, but he also, I think he kind of wants to, but he's still hesitant.
Oh, you want to? This is you've been waiting for this for a long time. You plunge that into your mouth and you take a big juicy bite out of it, and it tastes amazing. It tastes better than anything you've eaten before, and you want more. And you eyeball the second horse, but you see that there is a lot of blood coming from that horse that you just cut. So instinctively, you get down on all fours and start sucking the blood out of the horse's neck.
Oh my god.
It's like, goddamn.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, I think. All right. Yeah, Tajgroth is like plunging his face into this horse's neck. And like, his whole
Dragon
face is gonna be bloody by the end of this.
What the
Dragon's
fuck,
fangs
Josh
pierce the
Groff?
horse's neck as you like, and you feel energy and life come back to you as you do this.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh.
Yeah, he's slurping it all up. He's really enjoying it. Man, this is like a feast for him.
All right, so can we fight them yet? Oh shit.
No, we have to get the fuck out of here.
Oh,
Alright.
what's wrong?
So you get off and you look at the other horse, but you don't have a desire anymore. The red pulsating orb is gone from the horse, and you notice that it's gone from everyone else too.
I think that helped.
He's got blood just covering his entire body.
Oh my god.
That's something to discuss on the ride back.
Alright.
Frankie throws Emily up on top of the living horse. Up you go.
Can I prestidigitate Tajgroth clean, all the blood off the ground so that scouts don't see it? And then can I
Alright.
use mold earth to bury the horse and Gus to disguise the fresh dirt so it looks like grass?
Okay, so the one single horse pulls the carriage back to the ship, and you guys get back on it and watch from afar. As I have to reload because it's lagging. Oh, that's bad.
Oh my god, Tajgroth, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Drinking
Well, I guess-
blood out of a horse's
Giant
neck.
lizard just draining the blood out of a horse.
I guess it worked.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you guys are back on the ship, and you're watching this open plain as several thousand troops begin to orderly march, and you watch the spot as the bomb. You watch the spot where the bomb's at as they start to march, and moments later, you see a very familiar sight of this thing go off, and it completely envelops the entire army within seconds.
Holy fuck. Is it like loud, like deafening? Or is there
Yes.
like a sonic boom or anything?
It's bright too.
Oh shit. I hope
Is it
we're
bigger
close
than
to
the
our
last one?
surges.
It's bigger than the last one. This one covers 10 times the amount of space that the other one did.
I'm sure a sinking feeling of terror kind of reverberates through Frankie, a little just like, oh god, like fuck.
But this one is different. It's not like the one that you saw at Fall's Edge.
How so?
So this one has a lot of lightning, and even after the explosion, there seems to be an afterglow left behind it. You see that the undisturbed people, soldiers, have turned to stone around it.
Oh shit! So it just petrified the whole army.
Yes. Um,
What
but
about their
as
sword? What are their
there
swords?
was
Are they petrified as well?
some of them, their swords just clang to the ground. Others, the swords also turn to stone.
I want
I
to
mean,
take
you
one
see,
of the stone
you guys are
swords.
about like a mile offshore though, so you can barely see this happening.
Oh, that
Let me get to this real fast. Hopefully it's a PDF. But no, it's not. But who cares? Um, this starts to form in the center of the blast and just hangs over the battlefield,
A
what on
gateway.
earth is that?
spinning silently.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, that doesn't look good. I think perhaps we've done more harm than good here.
Well, we've bought ourselves time either way.
This is true.
Does it look like? Like, is there a flow? Is this like a gateway? Is there stuff going inward, or is this a sphere?
It looks like a gateway. It looks like a portal of some sort. And the
Frank-
portal is about 100 feet tall.
Frankie's gonna think to Azil and be like, is this what she wanted? Like, really? Like, this seems like chaos and destruction or like out of the worldly shit. Like,
When you ask Aziel this, you hear a voice boom down through your thoughts. One of you will depart this world.
which one? Do I recognize it as Azil or someone? You said someone different? Do I recognize the voice?
No, you don't recognize the voice.
Well, fuck. Do you know which one?
No response.
Do you mean now?
No response.
Fuck, guys, something's happening. She says this out loud.
What? What is it?
I just heard a voice say one of us is going to leave this world. It was like Azil.
Papa Azil's pissed.
Leave the world.
Like, die or go to another plane?
One of us
How?
leaves. We should all go.
Frankie looks over at the giant gaping portal. I think it may have something to do with that. Is it gonna like disappear? Or does it seem like strong
It
and
just
like
seems to sit there. Even after the dust begins to clear.
oh fuck guys.
Fires rage all around it.
You said it's like a mile off?
Yeah, you're a mile away from it, but it looks fairly large even from a mile.
Can I? Oh, it's a mile away. I can't cast anything on it, can I?
Should we go investigate?
I think maybe we're supposed to.
I'm kind of curious. Yeah.
I think we should, but we should be wary of our distance.
Does it look like it's like sucking in trees or dust or anything?
No, nothing like that.
Okay.
You see that a large crystal has started to grow, kind of out of the, out from like underneath this portal. And it's a deep, it's like a purplish crystal.
Do they look anything like the crystals that Tajgroth collected from the earlier bomb?
You pull the crystals out, and they look very identical.
Well, perhaps this could provide us with some answers, maybe?
And Tajgroth shows the others the crystals that he has, and he shows them like the faces that are in the crystals. And he just explains that these were found at the last bomb site. Afterwards, this was part of the aftermath of the last bomb.
Maybe we
I
should
think
go through that gate.
we need to take the repercussions of our actions.
And what, go through or stay or?
At least investigate. Yeah, go see what we
Yeah.
did. Like, we caused this, so we gotta take care of it.
We definitely have
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Frankie looks over at Trent. What do you think of all this?
I don't know what to make of it, but we have to go find out.
Agreed. I guess bring us ashore, Captain.
You guys managed to go ashore. Oh, wait, that's not a good spot. All right. If I can grab you, Trent, get you. Oh, there's two Trents. That's supposed to happen? All right. Is everybody accounted for? Okay, so you guys to the center of this thing, and you see that there is crackles of lightning surrounding this.
Can I cast detect magic?
Yeah, you can cast detect magic.
Sweet. I'm just looking this up real quick.
You guys are over here, by the way.
Sorry, I'm trying to look up how to cast it or what I'm supposed to roll for this. 1 second. Oh, it's just an action. It's not a roll or anything, it's just an action.
Okay. So are you trying to detect magic from this in the center?
Yeah.
Okay.
I learned at School of Magic, if any.
It is a pseudo arcane energy that's emanating from this. It's not exactly arcane, but it's very close.
Like, arcane made in a lab?
Yeah. This is
I'm gonna relay that
synthetic
to the group.
arcane energy.
Interesting. Synthetic
I relay that.
arcane energy. How, let's see, how far up is there? It's like 100 feet. Damn, that's really far. I kind of want to see what happens if I throw something up in there.
Make an athletics with a stone to see if you can reach it.
Can I go try to touch it?
It's greater than 50 feet. It's in midair. It's like
Oh, shit.
hovering 50 feet above a large crystal. It's as if the crystal itself is supporting the gateway above it.
What is this?
Let me try to find like a PDF of this, because I really hate that still image.
6. Not even close.
Does it have, like, to give off an aura, or like an energy, or a feeling, or like, yeah, I don't know.
You feel the similar sting in your nostrils and ears, the same way that you felt back at Fall's Edge. Sorry.
Hmm.
Can I cast Sacred Flame on it just for fun?
You cast. What's your range of Sacred Flame? As far as this thing from you?
Let me check.
Oh, it's pretty far. It's 200 feet away from you.
Oh, never mind. The longest spell I have is 120 feet. Never mind.
It's actually more than 200 because it's in the air.
Do we see any living things underneath it?
So you look around and you see little tree people similar to the druid one that you found near Fall's Edge.
Mm-hmm.
And they're kind of wandering aimlessly around the perimeter of this.
Can I offer a brief prayer to both Azil and that weird creature I saw?
Yeah, okay.
Do they look aggressive, these tree people?
You don't know, they're just aimlessly wandering around
Do
this.
they wanna...
You see the remains of several thousand soldiers also in this area, but they're the same thing that happened before is their shields and swords are rusted as if thousands of over 1,000 years they've been there for 1,000 years,
Right.
and there's no bones.
Well, this looks like a win to me.
Yes, indeed. I do.
All right, let me upload this new form.
Can I see any like heartbeat anything stuff with the tree people or anything?
Heartbeat, you don't see anything like that on these.
Okay.
There we go. Now it looks good. I like it.
Yeah, it looks much better. I'm going to sprint up under it.
So you carefully make your way down the steep edge of this crater. You walk right by this tree creature and it like slowly hobbles towards you and just watches you as you descend down into the pit.
I'm gonna bring Ash with me. Okay.
Alright, so you and Ash make your way down, and this thing is towering over you.
Is there... But it's not like pulling anything or...
No. But now that you're close, I need you to roll me a 3D 10,000.
Oh, Lord.
Alright. See what you got. Alright, 70.
It's like a 30.
Okay. Give me a moment while I look through this.
Oh, gosh. Just bringing Ash and I closer together, this crazy shit.
Yep, this is your moment.
What are we about to both be cursed with? Or blessed with?
Okay, that's not immediate, but I'm gonna jot this down. All right, what's the next number? 900. Yeah, the sting in your nostrils is stronger than ever.
Does it, like... Is it unbearable?
It's not unbearable. It's just it's like smelling electricity burning. Like that electric burny smell. I don't know how to describe it, but you know what I mean. Like when a power outlet goes haywire and shit.
Can we get a sample of this crystal?
The large one.
Mm-hmm.
You got anything to take a sample with? Okay.
I don't know. Can we hit it with like a crowbar? Try and chip off a piece of crystal.
Okay.
Can I maybe shoot something with my crossbow?
All right.
It has
So,
a big range.
Okay. Iku, go ahead and make your attack
okay.
against this thing.
So Ash has the crowbar.
Okay, so as you pull it out, Ash is like, "Whoa!" Like, amazed at this crowbar that you pulled out of your pocket.
Oh.
Yes, Ash, this is actually for you. This is a bunch of equipment I picked up for you.
Really?
This crowbar
I get
is
to keep
yours.
that?
Yes, it's
Oh
yours.
my god!
Yes.
Wow!
All right.
He's like swinging it around, and he's like, "Whoa!" Hitting like the ground and everything around him that he can reach. He
Careful,
loves
boy.
this thing.
We need a piece of that crystal. Give it a good whack there.
And he's like, "Okay," and he hits it as hard as he can, and he is going to take.
Oh,
Or actually,
God.
make a dex saving throw. All right, so he only takes 5 damage as he's knocked back as the crystal like explodes in his face.
Does it have little fragments anywhere?
Not big enough to collect. They're like kind of like fiberglass-ish. Like they explode into fine particles.
Okay. I'll heal him back up.
He's like, "What? What happened? That hurt."
Yes, but I've cared for your wounds. You're fine now.
Thank you for giving this to me. This thing is so cool.
I'm glad you like it so much. It's cool.
As you like shuffle around, your foot hits something hard in the dirt.
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, I look
Look
at
down,
it.
and you
Well, I look
see
at it.
corner of a stone, but it's like a 90-degree angle. Like it looks like it's been carved, but it's sticking halfway out of the dirt.
Can I use mold earth to sort of pull this thing from the earth and lift it psychically?
All right. As you're doing that, Tajgroth, you're making an attack with your crossbow.
Yeah, I want to try and shoot a crossbow into this thing.
All right. So you fire your crossbow into this thing, into the crystal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see like a little explosion, like a little pop as your bolt connects with it.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Can I fire one into the actual portal thing now?
All right. So you fire one into the portal, and nothing happens. It just goes. It sails in, but you notice it doesn't sail out the other side.
I feel like we
Okay,
should
so it
climb
definitely-
in there.
Okay. All right.
Something happens, but
Okay, that's fine.
all right. So Iku, you unearth a pair of stone tablets engraved with the writing or language that you've never seen before.
Okay, can I cast comprehend languages to read it?
All right. You cast comprehend languages, but for some reason you aren't able to understand this.
What? Okay. Okay, well, I
It's in
guess...
various customized symbols and letters. You have the idea that it's a cipher of some sort.
I see. Interesting. Okay, well, I will take it with me. And I guess if there's nothing else for us to collect, because you said we can't really get these crystals.
There's smaller crystals around the crater. You
Okay.
just can't get it from this big one.
Alright, I'm going to ask Ash to gather them up.
So Ash goes and he breaks off a few pieces, and you hear like little pops as he does it, but they're not as volatile as the large one. And you just want him to fill his pockets with this?
Yeah, just get a bunch of them. Get a bunch of
Okay.
samples.
Alright, so he grabs a bunch of samples from this crystal.
Gonna grind it up and put it in his food.
Oh my god.
Make him super Ash.
That's right. Okay.
Alright.
I guess I'll rejoin the party and just show them our samples.
Alright, so as y'all come back, Trent, Francesca, and Tajgroth, basically everybody, you notice Ash has the coolest weapon in his hand, and you admire it a lot.
Wow, what is that?
It says,
Interesting.
"It's a crowbar. Iku gave it to me."
Crowbar for a weapon?
That's fucking cool.
You don't know why, but you love this thing. It seems very appealing.
That's so cool. I wish I had one.
He's
What a
super
fascinating
excited about this.
tool.
You guys are almost covetous of this weapon that he has in his hand.
Do I feel this way as well? Over the crowbar? That
No,
I
it
gave?
was your weapon. You gave it to him.
Why
Hey,
is it so
Salad.
special?
Will you let me hold it real quick? I want to give it a whirl and see what it feels like.
He says, "Yeah, but give it right back, okay?" And he hands it to you.
All
Can I-
right.
Can I roll a perception to see why everybody's so interested in this thing?
You are kind of interested too.
And me as well.
Yeah, well, insight would be the reason.
Okay, insight.
Roll insight. Just
So I take the weapon from Ash, the
you don't
crowbar.
really feel like giving it back to Ash now that you hold it.
Does it feel like heavy or empowering or like?
Oh, it feels empowering. This thing feels like the weapon of a god.
So I rolled a 19 plus 1.
It definitely has something to do with this portal that you guys are near.
This
It's a very
feels
odd feeling.
fucking great.
Huh.
Frankie's gonna like eye it for a long time, but then like look back at Ashley and be like, "She said she promised she'd give it back to a kid," like begrudgingly, like
Yeah.
slowly give it back to him.
Can you
You
wield it as a
hand it to-
mace?
Oh, Ash is like, "I would like to hold it once more." It's in my pocket.
And
Alright.
Trent is just like, Trent really wants it, and he's just, Seems like just an ordinary crowbar to me. I don't know what all the hype's.
You find yourself resisting, like trying to resist the urge to take that weapon from Ash.
Is the portal like close enough where we could like walk through it?
No, it's high in the air. It's 50
Damn
feet
it.
in the air.
We need a ship. I got
How high is it
aircraft.
in the air?
It's 50 feet up. It's floating above the crystal, which is 50 feet tall.
I could levitate someone in there.
Okay.
The portal?
Somebody wants.
Yeah, levitate me into it. I wanna
Frankie
go
asked
into
her
the
God, yeah, like, should I do this? Is this a good idea? Your adventure.
Trent just volunteers himself and jumps up. Send me up, I'm ready.
Y'all want to do that?
Trent's the one that drives our ship, though. What if we lose Trent?
Trent just doesn't
Like-
care. He's like,
Send me in.
beam me up. And then he's like, well, you're right. We should probably send.
We could dip Bogrock in or Sagra.
Yeah, let's do Bagra.
Or send Emily in.
This is like this is
Oh,
like
well, Emily doesn't have a
a bunch
heart.
of kids finding like an insect and just doing all these crude experiments on it or something. Like
Send Bog Rock up.
let's sacrifice
Make sure,
bog rock to it. Pour
make
some
sure it's all
gasoline
work.
on them.
Well, you guys already went up there, right?
Well, they went to the base of the crystal, nowhere near the portal.
Does the crystal look climbable?
Somewhat. I mean, it's pretty jagged and crazy, but I mean, you could the decent athletics check. I'm sure you could make it up there, but you still have to jump like 5-6 feet higher to get into the portal.
Yeah, we could all just climb up and check it out.
I do have rope. We could always throw a crowbar over a rope and like climb up or something.
True.
Do it by in increments or something.
True.
We could always come back later as well.
I'm in the mood for a little chaos if you guys want to see what's in that portal.
Oh, you know me. I don't need a reason to jump through a portal.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's all climb up there then.
Let's take a peek.
We're gonna climb.
Right.
Do the
Roll
most
me
reckless thing.
athletics. So you guys are.
So we all go back down to the base.
Yep.
Well, I got an 11.
Oh my.
You guys fall right back down, trying to climb up this thing, but don't take damage.
Use guidance.
I'm gonna require 3 athletics checks each. But if someone wants to
I'll
come
cast
there by
guidance,
themselves
too.
and put a rope down.
That might be better.
So I got a 16, 10, and 17.
11, 13, 16.
Alright, so
Did you cast guidance on us? Because I cast guidance on somebody.
who's going up there right now?
I made an attempt.
Okay.
Maybe Trent?
I'll go.
We can throw him up there.
You go and you toss a rope, and everybody manages to get up there.
Perfect.
Are we all just gonna jump in? We're gonna hold hands and
I guess. Unless someone stops at the last second and fucks us over.
One person doesn't jump and the rest of you jump.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. Okay, so I don't know why this game keeps making multiple pages every time I create one. I'm trying to fix that. Let's bring this up. Okay, so are you guys jumping through?
I guess so.
Yeah.
We're reckless tonight.
Okay. So you guys all jump in, and you are quickly whisked away. You feel your body twist and contort in ways that you wouldn't think is possible, and as if it's going to just break apart. And you kind of like feel yourself stretching and elongated, but then you are warped to a spot that seems very eerie and in a landscape. Oh, not that. Oh my god, this fucking map. I can't drag you guys off of it. That killed it. Alright. Anyways, it brings you here to this place.
Huh.
Is the portal still around us or behind us?
There is no portal behind you.
Oh no.
Well, fuck.
In the distance, you see a very old and decrepit castle. Several bats fly around it.
I guess that's where we're going, eh?
No way back.
And I'm going to call this session here.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
What did we do, guys?
Oh my god, what is happening?
We just
Oh
like
no.
yeeted out of there.
I bet it's that guy.
It does look pretty bad.
Alicorn or whatever. Not the unicorn, wow. The vampire dude, yeah.
Yep, you have gone through the portal and there doesn't seem to be a way back.
Oh snap! This
I'm
is-
gonna have to make another deal with Azul. Fuck.
Oh man.
Yep.
Do I get to know what those wild magic surges were?
What they were, I'll tell you. One of them was you find a pair of stone tablets engraved with a unreadable language, and the other one is the sight of the target's weapon induces intense covetousness. I can't say that word.
Oh,
It
really?
makes people covetous. Yeah.
Covetousness.
Covetousness. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a weird word.
So it's a crowbar that makes everybody want the crowbar.
Yeah, that's the first thing that you drew.
I imagine it's like Lord of the Rings. Like everyone just wants it. They're like, give it to me. I was hoping no one would beat up a child for it.
No, but everyone wants it. Every time Ash will take it out, everyone's gonna feel like,
Whoa.
I really want that.
Interesting.
How about I make you a trade?
That might be really useful at some point.
So you have been whisked away to a foreign land,
Very.
and you have no idea where you are. Yeah, but there doesn't seem to be a way to get back. What will you do?
I guess we'll
Kill the
travel. Do any of us
I
have a
don't-
map? Like a
What do you
world-
mean?
Like a world map? Oh, you have like the almanac, right?
Yeah, that's the best I got.
Yeah, that probably has a map in it. I just wonder if we'd be able to determine like where we are if you climb to the top of a mountain.
Yeah, or locate objects only like 1,000 feet, so that doesn't really help. But I'd be like, damn it, I wish I had one for like a larger scale. Like, I don't know.
I feel you.
Well, we escaped in the very beginning. We escaped that very dark room because of Azil. And he said he could free me, but it came at a cost. So maybe I can make another pact with him or a pact with the other winged creature or whoever this person we're going to meet is, if it's a person at all.
He said one of us will leave this world.
But then we all left.
Yeah. And Emily might be dead. So there's that.
I know. I still keep thinking I should do turn undead to see.
Toshgoth has relayed that to Frankie by now, right? He didn't see her heart or anything.
Did you?
Well, I wanted to. Like, when we were on the ship, I wanted to at some point get with her and tell her that.
I assumed you would have, right?
Yeah, because she told me to check on her, and then when I saw that, of course I would have told her that as soon as I could.
Okay, yeah, you tell her
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
What do you say to that, Francesca?
I think she just kind of pales and again mutters a prayer to Azil, and it's just like, oh, fuck. Maybe best not to tell her yet until we come up with the plan.
Oh, no, I wasn't going to mention it in front of her. No.
It'll get tricky if I have to turn the undead, though.
Y'all should check her. Make sure she's not a zombie.
Oh, don't forget to move my undead guy in here.
Oh, he's in there. I just forgot to remove him.
Does he count as an undead?
Well, he's not an undead.
Because he's like in a living body,
Yeah.
but it's not his body.
Well, this is really a turn for the unexpected. I did not think you guys would jump in this thing. Yeah, here we are.
It was an extremely reckless choice. To just go
Yeah.
climb in the portal and abandon Galen.
When we come back, the city's gonna be like 30 centuries ahead in the future or something. We're like, no idea what
Oh
happened.
shit, that would be crazy. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, like, who knows how time works differently? We went to a different dimension, like, or a different realm or something.
Yeah, it looks like a different realm almost.
This is gonna be so cool. I'm
I
excited.
don't know. Yeah, I probably won't have a job when I get back. Fuck.
Damn, me too actually. I'm trying to get an IT job that'll have me working 9 to 6.
I think she meant like her ambassador job.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Never mind.
You're getting an IT job, you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats.
Thank you, thank you. I hope so. But yeah, I don't know.
Too.
I wonder if we travel through time. That would be so interesting.
And then alternate universe, we somehow wandered to Strahd. Like, what happened?
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording here.
All right.